I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible. Hello, it's the Yak. Welcome in. Roback.com, promo code Yak. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com, promo code Yak. You see it. He's not here, which is actually better.
He's not here. Oh.
He's not here. He's on vacation. Mm-hmm. I think it's better because Stephen Cheah has reached a higher level, a higher plane that I don't think any of us ever expected. And now him not being here means that he can't annoy us where we like come back down to earth. We can just cherish the Cheah that we are witnessing. We are all witness.
Fedora Cheah is different.
Fedora Cheah.
Straw Fedora
I like
Cheah.
to correct one thing. He's not on vacation. He's on a vacation.
A vacation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, vacation
One of
implies
the-
one.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
The Cheah Hive earned their honey.
Oh,
They are
Man.
gasping for air.
Buzzing.
How hard did they work this weekend?
so I think he is going to join in a couple minutes just so we can check in with him. But yeah, I don't know where do we begin.
I guess I got to ask, is the bigger news him going after who he went after, or is the bigger news just the hat?
I think it's just his wins.
But
like
the hat led to all of it.
The hat led to all.
It's
he was kind of winning before that too.
Was he? You don't think the hat opened it up?
No, the hat was just a. Yeah, you're right. The hat is like his victory cigar.
Yeah.
just a.
It's kind of funnier that he's been doing this all from vacation.
Yeah, and it's also crazy because we taped Saquon Barkley last week, like Wednesday, and it came out today, and there was some good heckling of Stephen Cheah in that, and I was like, oh no,
This is dangerous.
he's gonna come after me, and I don't have anything for him.
He's the happy-go-lucky Hellraiser. You can't defeat him. The Kite video?
All right, let's just start. Let's start with this because I'm sure there's some people who probably like Titus didn't see any of this.
I missed it.
How'd you miss it? It was everywhere, man.
I don't know how.
Were you not on Twitter this
Yeah,
weekend?
I wasn't.
Okay.
You know what it was? It was a baby.
Yeah,
He was crying a lot, needed a lot of attention. And,
it was the baby.
Yeah.
Well,
Buckle up.
in the Yak group chat, KB said Cheah Hive assemble. I didn't know what it was for, so I was not expecting what I found.
Right.
Well,
Cheah versus Johnny Manziel.
yeah, I was not. That's not what I was expecting at all.
So this started with Johnny Manziel's podcast. Cam Newton was on it. I think Cam Newton talked shit about Jalen Hurts. Then Gillie at
This is already a
And this is where Cheah comes into play.
yeah. Then Gillie at his birthday party, Big Dom showed up with the Lombardi trophy. Gillie then said, I don't want to hear anything from Cam Newton. Like, I've got one of these. He doesn't. And then Johnny Manziel came over the top and said, yo, Gillie, you may be the biggest fucking loser on the planet. Talking like you've fucking done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. Trust. This is Johnny Manziel. Obviously not a great NFL career, but one of the best college seasons in the last 30 years.
Yeah. One of the 5 best college football players of the last 25 years.
Yeah. Just and then Steven said, Gillie only has 7 fewer TD passes, but also has 7 less interceptions than you on an NFL football field. So I'm not sure you're the right guy to gatekeep NFL discussions because you were a nobody in that world too. Great college player though. Respect.
That last
Emoji.
So mean. So mean. And then Johnny said, and you're the right guy to say anything. You should blow Dave every single day for your job. Fuck your respect. Suck my dick.
Handled that well.
A lot of dick sucking.
And that's Johnny Manziel from
Nice, dude.
Over. That's it. It's over.
I don't know. There's nothing you can say.
No. And he replied that after already unveiling his new hat, which was the funniest like sequences of events where he's getting in a fight with Johnny Manziel and another NFL player. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
no.
Yeah,
See that.
some guy who like had like 80 yards, career yards, and Cheah was just slapping him around the internet.
Didn't see that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you can find that one. But this is all happening, and Cheah just, like, he's so unflappable. He just tweeted, hey, internet, do you like my new hat that makes me look like a lesbian?
let me back it up. This all happened because Cam Newton and Gillie were having words with each other.
No,
because
not
Cam
even.
Newton once he
said about Jalen Hurts
that
So
How inflammatory was that? What did
I don't know.
actually say? Did he just be like,
He said he's not a top 10
I
quarterback.
got Jalen Hurts 11th on my quarterback power rankings.
Oh, so he didn't even like diss him?
Yeah.
So it went Hurts, Cam, Gillie, Johnny, Cheah. Yes?
Yeah.
Natural order.
Yeah.
And then who's the other guy he was going after? You find it, TJ? It's good to have you back, TJ, by the way.
Really good.
It was a rough
It was
Friday.
brutal.
What happened?
Lucas.
Lucas just
Lucas
couldn't do
happened.
anything.
It's
Zooming out.
Spells.
Didn't know
Shit
how to
show
run the
of a
cameras.
human being.
It's hard.
Zoomed out.
Bad attitude.
It is hard, TJ.
He's trying his best.
You're really good,
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Cal.
right?
What's going on with your shoe? Was that a zip
You
tie?
hate 'em?
No, I like the shoe, but what's the
Well, you said,
extra-
what's going on with your shoe?
Well, okay, so I
Not
like
a lace.
shoe, but
Yeah.
what's that?
I'm not crazy about it, but I don't hate it either.
You agree the shoe, if you could get rid of that part.
I don't
you'd
like
be
tying shoes. This is annoying because it's so long and bounces off. But yeah,
Okay.
Does that not come loose?
no, it's like a zip tie.
Okay.
Real showstopper there.
Okay. All right. Brandon London TV. Who is Brandon London?
I don't
Don't
know.
know.
Brandon London, Super Bowl and Grey Cup champ, digital host for New York Sports. Okay. Well, what did Brandon London say to Cheah? Oh, Steven, be quiet, bro. Nothing about you says gridiron, so why would you try and speak on NFL matters? Johnny Manziel, NFL is crushing your Pop Warner career. Sit this one out, analytics guy. Which is, Cheah will see as a compliment.
Big compliment.
Analytics guy.
Cheah said, respectfully, Brandon London TV, nobody was waiting for the guy with 68 career receiving to weigh in on the NFL matters either. Don't try and be media and then pull the I played in the NFL and you didn't card. You can sit the rest of this one out next time. It's all love, though.
Those,
He just keeps saying that.
those last lines fucking suck, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where he kills you. It's all love, though.
And did he respond?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, so this is Will sticking up for Brandon London?
Yeah, this is it's so deep into what the hell's going on. And then he had the Kite video, which is just the best video. It's an unbelievable video.
A couple of years ago, one of the haters, a troll, told me to go fly a kite. Some of the best advice I ever got. Fun.
With his hat.
Fun.
Big ass.
Ominously threatening.
His
It
massive
is. There's
smile.
something
Massive
very,
smile, ladies soccer jersey.
Something very foreboding about it.
He can't be beat.
Ken Jack compiled all his wins in a video, and it can you pull it? Yeah, wait. Oh, his naked.
Oh yeah,
gun
he
review.
laughed 26 to 28 times.
The most ridiculous line I've ever heard in my life.
So much laughing.
Starring Liam
He's having
Neeson,
the time of his
Pamela
life.
Anderson. Got a bunch of cameos, some wrestling cameos. Cody Rhodes is in it. Batista's in it. From the music world, Busta Rhymes is in it. A lot of interesting cameos. Not quite to the Happy Gilmore 2 type, but fun to see. Going into this movie, you have to know it's a slapstick comedy. It's not going to be taken seriously. It's meant
You have to know that.
Have
just
to.
be silly. It delivered on that. This movie, I probably laughed 26 to 28 times during this movie. It was so
27
funny.
times.
Just very smart, quick writing. A lot of it hit. Some of it didn't. A lot of it hit. Some great belly laughs. There was one point in the movie where I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. The story is all
that
right,
hat on.
and
Is he gonna wear the hat
plausible.
forever now?
I hope
think
But
so.
obviously,
So
He's having the time of his life. He's beaten the internet. The internet is nothing to him. He sleeps so soundly at night.
I'm so
I
jealous.
mean, he does, he's
I'm so
not
jealous.
affected because if you look at the replies,
He's getting scorched.
people hate him.
Hate him.
And they say vile things about him.
Yeah.
And he does not care.
Doesn't.
At all.
But he actually doesn't. He says he doesn't, and
Correct.
he doesn't.
A lot of people will say, "Oh, I don't read the comments. I don't care." He truly does not. It's we all need to be more like him. He should teach a class.
You can't.
He should be a professor.
He's once in an eon. You can't just not be like that.
We'll never see
In
another
this-
one like him.
In this field, you can't be like that.
He is. I mean, even
A couple of years ago, one of the haters, a troll, told me to go fly a kite.
no, we can't do. There's music. Oh man. I think we as a podcast have to bet the Bucks to win the Super
Wait,
Bowl.
how's that a win? Oh,
We might have to bet the Bucks to win the Super Bowl.
Seeing the ball right now.
that seems like an overreaction.
Dude, everything comes up Cheah.
Did I see correctly that Manziel challenged him to a rough and rowdy?
I think he challenged
Or-
everybody to a
I
rough
think that
and
was,
rowdy.
was it Gillie?
Okay.
Cheah would kick his ass.
Who is in the right here? Or who is more in
I
the
need to
wrong?
see-
Jalen Hurts is the only one that's in the right fully, I think.
I need to see
Did
it again. I need
Cam
to-
Newton just rank him low and disrespect?
I don't know where it started. I
And
mean,
what did Gillie do? He was at his party with the trophy and just said, Cam doesn't have one of these.
Watch the original clip. Gillie also, Gillie's one of those all-time guys you don't want to get in an internet war with because his response to Johnny
Yeah.
was very good. Cam ain't never had one of these, and I ain't going back.
Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen.
I love that he's holding
Love
a
you,
press
Nick.
conference at his birthday with the Lombardi.
Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these. I said Cam Newton never got one of these. Thank you, Jalen.
So he's not really taking credit for the Lombardi. He's not like, this is
No.
mine.
It's pretty fair jab.
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
My question was, because I'm not in the sport, why did Johnny Manziel care? Is he
I think it
friends
was
with
because Cam
Newton?
Newton was on Johnny Manziel's podcast.
Oh, and so he's
When-
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, can't wait for this response. Just set up the rough and rowdy and let's call it a day. And then Gillie did respond, and Gillie is really good at responses. Did you see this?
I did, yeah.
I didn't
Really?
see that one.
Oh,
No.
he's really good at responses. I don't think he wants to be in an internet war with Gillie.
So Cheah wanted to get in the mud to defend.
He's a loyalty
Gillie.
guy.
He's a loyalty
yeah.
guy. Yeah.
I love that
I
about
understand
Cheah.
now.
What's
Yeah,
Gillie and
I was
Cheah's
understanding what set Cheah off. What made him say on vacation, "I gotta get." Not now, babe.
Yeah.
Ride for Gillie.
I gotta
My
get
guy needs me.
One of our guys is in trouble.
Gillie needs me.
I think he saw the opportunity to show off that he knew how many touchdowns Johnny Manziel
Is
had.
that it?
Yeah. Do you have the Gillie video?
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the motherfuckers you can fuck with, Johnny, what the fuck would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and fuck with me, Johnny? I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. Ain't no secret. You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right?
That's pretty much
Johnny, what the fuck would make you
roast
get up
Johnny.
and just say,
But when he's like saying you'd put him in the hospital, what is he referring to?
Who?
Gillie.
Said he put Johnny in the hospital?
Right.
I don't know.
Is he saying like he would like fight him?
Maybe.
Or is that a metaphor?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like they both want to fight.
Yeah. And Cheah should probably fight too.
Who's he gonna fight?
Anyone? The Brandon London guy.
Cam Newton.
Cheah would probably win.
What if Cheah beat up Cam Newton? Oh no!
Is this live?
There he
It's
is.
gotta be. Oh no!
We're singing your praises.
Oh, thanks. How we doing?
Good. I mean, is anyone having a better weekend than you?
I mean, it's whatever. Like, I just kind of came to defense of my friend and coworker Gillie when some nobody was trying to drag him for no reason. Gillie, what kind of pissed me off about the whole thing was Gillie was at his birthday. He was drunk. Someone taped something, and then everyone's taking it as gospel. Like, just relax.
can I-
let the guy live?
Can I ask a question? Did you just call Johnny
Sure.
Manziel a nobody?
In NFL terms, he is a nobody.
And that's everything.
First round.
That's all
pick.
that he cared. But Cheah doesn't watch college football. He
Yeah,
doesn't
but
give a fuck.
It was a first round pick. That makes him somebody right there, right?
He only cares about NFL.
All right. Guy has 7 touchdown stats. Touchdown passes. He makes Tyrod Taylor look like a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's been working on that line too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why he's
No.
undefeated.
Do you have Jalen
But,
Hurts in your top 10?
So ironically,
Oh no! Oh no!
What I was going to say is, ironically, I think Cam Newton is better than Jalen Hurts. But I just think that Gillie should, he's not asking for it. He's just having fun at his birthday party. Let him do that.
Yeah.
But Johnny at the same time didn't take shots at you, so why'd you have to get involved in that?
I'm protecting my buddy.
Yeah.
Gillie's a friend. He's a coworker.
How often do you talk to Gillie?
And we hang out at a. He's
No, you don't.
You don't.
You do not.
yes, we do. We were playing craps at the Super Bowl.
Okay. That is hanging out.
Has he ever done this for you?
No.
You're always in
Probably not.
situations.
He's not a huge Twitter guy.
Who?
Gillie.
Gillie.
Do you think Gillie needed you to step in?
You know, help isn't always called for, but sometimes you just gotta answer the bell.
What
So what would the bell be for if it's not?
If it's not called for,
Cheah,
where'd it come from?
Why would there be a bell?
Yeah, where is
If nobody called.
Oh, there's the help bell. Stephen Cheah is like a dog hearing a doorbell.
Sometimes there's no alarm, but you got to answer the alarm.
Cheah, I just want on the record, we did tape that Saquon Barkley interview last week. I don't want any smoke.
Oh yeah, I know.
It was before your hat.
Yeah, it was before the hat. Let's talk about the hat.
Okay.
Is this a permanent thing?
No, I think that I don't think this can be a permanent thing. I just think this can be a once in a while thing. If I wear it every day, it's kind of wear its welcome out. But if I have this on, you know, shit's about to go down.
I don't think anybody's ever been more racially ambiguous than you right now.
Well, it's also
he could be any continent.
Yeah,
You could be Inuit.
Yeah, you're somewhere between an Asian man, a Cuban, like
like Latino and Australian,
light-skinned black
He's
man.
like a
Italian,
European,
all.
like
Yeah.
Guinean,
Yeah,
you're every
Western and
Asian.
Czechoslovakia. It's the transition lenses too.
but also Asian. You're
These
still
are
It's still very Asian.
no, these are my sunnies. I have contacts in.
Oh, the transition lenses were what you took the picture with, the original one.
Yes. Yes.
And then everyone loved the hat, I assume.
I got some mixed reviews, but you know,
Johnny
you don't
wasn't a
haters, you don't
fan.
fans.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact.
How much was it?
I don't know. He never responded if he liked it or not, so it's hard to tell.
Yep.
That is true. We're still waiting for Johnny to say if he likes it.
Well, if he doesn't respond, it's probably because he really fucking liked it.
He's probably
damn.
jealous.
God damn it. That is a good hat.
Damn. Well, we missed
But
you,
the truth
Trey.
is, we were going. I had a quick couple of trips where I went to the card show. I ran long there. I had to catch a flight to Tampa. I was late, so I didn't really pack enough. I forgot sandals. I forgot a hat, a couple other things. So I went to a shore store, and I just I've always kind of wanted a vacation hat, but I'd never been able to pull the trigger. And I got to try a bunch on, and yeah, I think this was the one. I think I picked the winner.
How was Bucks camp? And I saw your son met Tom Moore. That must have been a thrill of a life.
Yes, Tom Moore was the first Bucks person that we met, but my son was wearing a Bucky Irving jersey, and Tom Moore is Bucky's best friend. So they're like the NFL odd couple. They both, they both get in at like 5:30 in the morning and they hang out. So
It's like you and Gillie.
Yeah.
he didn't give the biggest smile, but it was a thrill for me nonetheless.
Yeah. And then what about the rest of the Bucks camp? Did you catch any passes?
Didn't catch any passes. We were on the field after, met up with a couple guys. I found out a bunch of the offensive linemen are Yak guys, which was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Tristan Wirfs I knew a little bit, but Graham Barton is a big Yak and pardon my take guy. Coke Keefe, who's a fullback / tight end, is a big Yak and pardon my take guy. So had some good interactions there. But I mean, honestly, it was about my son and just kind of taking him around and had him take pictures with, every NFL player that we could see. So he was just kind of over the moon about that. And then we got to meet Bucky, his favorite player, at the end. So that was a big win. So I got a couple pictures, talked to some guys, but it was mainly about him.
That's awesome. You just win. You just keep winning. No one's hotter than you.
It was it was a good weekend. I did downfall has already started, so we had the Saquon thing, which I'm totally fine about. Like as soon as I saw you guys were going to Eagles camp, I was like, oh, they're gonna ask him. So it was very funny that you guys read the tweet exactly to him. And then my daughter this morning got a spider bite, and we had it like swelled up, so we had to take her to the urgent care. So we got to get back to Chicago ASAP.
Oh,
None of that.
No
Back where there's
spiders.
lots of spiders.
damn! Reality hits.
Yeah.
What side is Gillie on?
Wait, so you were in the emergency
Yeah,
room with your daughter when this was going
Did
down?
you have the hat on?
No, urging. I had my hat on. Yeah.
Yes. Oh man,
It was,
the doctor was probably like,
It turned out to be fine.
"Damn, this guy's cool."
Or just like it can't be that big of an emergency if this relaxed man.
Imagine the doctor. The doctor didn't even look at the bite. Just all eyes on the hat.
This guy's not worried at all.
You got to be in here for something.
So wait, do you guys all like the hat or do you not?
I like the hat.
I like it.
No, I love it,
thank
and it also is like, it's just so you to just be in a fight with Johnny Manziel and then be like, "Hey guys, check out my hat."
Well, I mean, the hours were overlapping. Things kind of moved on. I wasn't just sitting checking my phone and refreshing. I had to get a new hat. Place is closing soon.
Yeah, you're unbothered.
Where are you walking?
What?
I'm in some like back alley. I don't know. I came off the beach to just talk to you guys. I don't know where I am really.
Oh, he has
Golf
vacation
coast,
mode
Cheah.
on.
Oh no,
Cheah
he
and
walked himself into being
Well,
lost.
do some GeoGuessr, Cheah. Do some live.
Yeah, let's
GeoGuessr.
go.
Where do you think you are right now? What state? What?
He thinks he's in
Can we
Indiana.
do this? Let me see. How do I turn my thing around?
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Okay.
All set.
Has
right.
Has Gillie weighed in on your beef with Saquon? Because I feel like he's got to rush to your defense now.
I don't know
he
if
owes
he's
you
even
one.
seen it. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
like I
he
said,
owes
he's
you
not a big
one.
Twitter
But he's
guy.
also an Eagles guy, obviously. So
Have you texted him about it at all?
I'm in a tough spot.
I did. No. It's I truly do not know if he even knows that I did it. But whatever. I'm not doing it for the praise. I'm doing it to have my guys back.
We can talk about it when you hang out next time.
Oh man,
I probably will.
you're the best, Cheah. Can't wait to see you. Bring the hat.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Wednesday I'm back. So
Okay.
looking forward to seeing you guys. You want to bring the hat?
To home?
Yeah.
Well, we just assumed.
Yes.
Leave it?
Actually, bury it on the beach.
Are you gonna leave it in Jersey?
All right. I'll wear it Wednesday, but I don't want. It can't be an everyday thing. It's just.
No, I think you
it's
have to
kind of a
have it
mindset.
next
Can't
to
be
you
there.
just in case shit pops off. You put
fair
it
point.
on and you're like, Superman's cape.
Fair
It wasn't
point,
that
fair
fun.
point.
He loved it.
That was one of the
It
27
always
last.
hurts me. when he laughs
No,
out
you don't
loud.
want that.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, the shade it's giving me. Hell. All right.
All right. See you,
Oh, I
Steven.
just got a text from a buddy. Ethan says, Fedora looks great, buddy.
All right.
All right.
Glad that people like
Relax.
cool.
That was too many buddies.
Oh, see you, Cheah.
Jay.
it. All
Enjoy
right, see you guys.
vacation.
Oh
Right.
man.
It does look good though.
It does.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Good looking hat.
You can't be honest and say that the hat doesn't look good.
Yeah, it does.
It fits him perfectly.
Yeah.
I still remember, like, the only time that Cheah almost broke was when he said that he hopes Jalen Hurts gets hurt in the tush push.
We had to walk him through his apology video.
But then, so Eagles fans were like finding his address and being like, "I'm gonna burn your house down." Normally, a person would be very bothered by this. Stephen Cheah had a moment where he did an apology video and then he never posted it.
No,
It's like, whatever.
yeah.
That's just him.
Yeah.
It was like 30 takes of him trying to do that video.
We did that for like an hour and a half in the old
Yeah.
Chicago office. And then finally he just said, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Time has passed. They'll get over it.
Yeah. And they did.
And they did.
He lives in like the NFL cinematic universe.
Yes.
Everything revolves around the NFL is the sun.
Yeah, and that's where it is. Like, I'm happy he came on because it is crazy from watching the whole thing go down and him like clapping back at Johnny Manziel, but he truly doesn't think Johnny Manziel is anybody. Like,
Right.
because he does not watch college
all about-
football.
yeah.
So as far as he's concerned, Johnny Manziel is just one of the worst.
No
quarterbacks
lasting
ever.
impact.
Nothing.
Mid-round pick by the Browns.
Yeah, nothing. He's an absolute nobody in Stephen Cheah's mind. Like, he wouldn't even ask for Johnny Manziel's autograph.
Like I was gonna ask earlier, like, do you think this is like a kayfabe thing or something?
No.
I think he really was just defending Gillie.
Oh yeah,
He
Oh,
was.
yeah.
His buddy.
His buddy.
his buddy.
Yeah.
They
he does
played
that-
craps.
Brandon, you don't think so?
No, he was. I don't know what made him think Gillie needed it.
The bell.
Does he do it for
Yeah.
Some engagement or something?
everybody though?
Sorry?
I think he was defending
Does he do it for-
I think he was defending the NFL more than he was anything.
Because look what was involved, the NFL.
Correct. I think he views it as if somebody as low on the NFL totem pole as Johnny Manziel tries to chirp somebody, he's got to stand in the way and say, no, you don't have the right.
Mm-hmm.
Is the most Cheah can be disgusted with somebody as if they are a bust in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
correct.
Like you reach nirvana.
Well, no, it's a combo. Bust in the NFL, go after someone at Barstool.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect storm.
A
Just
friend-
walking into a Cheah hurricane.
A friend of his that he hangs out with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like,
one time. at
Not just
Super
anyone
Bowl.
at Barstool. It's one of his best friends.
For all busts in the NFL, just realize if you come at any of us,
On vacation hat day, no less.
Cheah is on your ass. He is all up in that.
Also, did a hater ever tell him to go fly a kite?
No.
I think at some point.
Or did he
yeah.
simply take the phrase that has existed for years and years?
That was actually pretty close.
There had to have been. I'm sure you can name search it. I'm sure that.
I get a lot of haters. We all get a lot of haters. I've never been told go fly a kite.
Pound sand?
Yeah, I think I've
It's all
seen it
worse.
before.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Still
Oh,
crying
somebody
over
did
a
tell
football
him.
player. Football
Look at
player. Go fly a kite, clown.
Oh, it was
That's
Jonathan.
perfect because that's the
about
Jalen
the
Hurts
tush push.
tush
That's
push.
exactly what happened.
From
That was
2023.
exactly that day.
What do you think?
This is his fault.
29 views. from
Best in
2023.
Thanks a lot, Jonathan.
Took him 2 years to go fly that kite, but he flew
Oh,
it.
Jonathan is just a kite enthusiast, I think.
Oh, my God. Wait, he's.
Go to.
He owns a kite shop.
Damn.
Has he
Oh,
responded?
he did.
Is this catchphrase?
Yeah, wait, has he
Yeah,
responded?
this guy's got to weigh in.
Wow.
He just hits the fly a kite. Yeah, wait, go to his Twitter. Has he said anything? He literally got called out.
You sell kites?
Got to
Yeah,
tag.
what if he
you got
owns
to
a
tag
kite
him in the
shop? He's
video.
been
Johnny
trying to get
Manziel's burner.
Cheah.
That'd be like us. Go buy a T-shirt from our store.
Also, wasn't Cheah in the same building as Johnny Manziel just a few days ago?
He
Yeah.
was at the card show.
Yeah.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
unraveled before. That one.
Did Johnny Manziel used to work here?
Yes.
To the
comeback
podcast.
season.
That's
He did a
right.
Podcast, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He hasn't responded to
To
Check.
fly a kite?
No.
We can finally rest.
It's a lot of
What do you
retweets.
want?
I think the best thing Johnny Manziel could do is he goes and does a video flying a kite, but a cooler kite and a cooler hat.
No, I don't think Johnny Manziel could even do that because I think he's just lost.
He's lost.
He could,
There's nothing he's
I
got.
think he has to beat Jay up.
could go back to the NFL and throw more touchdowns
Yeah.
That's probably the best
Yeah.
response for the Bucks.
for the Bucks. Yeah. That's probably his only play.
Like Johnny Manziel would like punch Stephen Cheah and break his hand or something, you know?
It would be. I don't know. But if he goes back to the Bucks, if he goes to the Bucks, wins a Super Bowl, and just says "fuck Stephen Cheah,"
No, but then Stephen Cheah would just be like, "Well, my favorite team won a Super Bowl."
They said
God
my
damn
name.
it!
Thanks,
God
Johnny.
damn it!
And he,
They said my name at the Super
Yeah, right.
Bowl.
yeah,
Yeah, he's thinking of me after winning
etched
the
in
Super Bowl.
history. Cheah.
All roads just lead to positive outcomes about Cheah.
Yeah, it's like Steven is SpongeBob. The rest of the world is Squidward.
He is. He's a
Nothing can piss him off.
Man, so
really
good,
is, man.
so good. By the way, game time. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Price on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I was looking at tickets for Reds Cubs tonight at Wrigley Field. Saw an amazing deal, Game Time deal for great seats, only $39. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. What are you waiting for? Buy those tickets, Cubs tickets now with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code YAK for $20 off your first purchase. All right, I mean, Stephen Cheah did the part. We got to talk about Eddie's party because it was so much fun, and the Pappy and Tang. Stephen Cheah kind of cucked us, but we had to.
That was the leading story by far, though. That was good.
Chicago Piano Man was everything and more.
Okay, good. I'm glad you thought so.
Did you not think so?
I thought he was great too.
I thought he was incredible.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
What did you guys think?
He was he was better than Billy.
yeah. And he did Elton John.
He did. The glasses switch was a nice touch.
So I left before that.
Ah, yeah.
I missed the Elton John.
He switched. Yeah, he had like a.
Yeah, this is so funny.
This was the first Elton John song, and I don't know if Mitzi is just not a fan of. Yeah.
He told me when
Finds
they
him
played
hilarious.
Benny
Probably thought it was
Chess,
funny.
He came back because his name's Ben.
Oh,
Like I had to. I can't miss Benny and the Jets.
how long did he go on? How long did he stay on for?
2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
So to like midnight.
Yes, he stopped at midnight.
Love that.
At what point did you know this is working? Because I know you were nervous about everybody liking him.
Right away.
You do.
Right when he started playing, I looked at him and I turned around and I looked at everyone else and there was like a gleam in everyone's eye.
Yeah.
You could tell. Yeah.
Right? Wasn't there? Kind of was.
Yeah.
Like there was. Everyone was like, "Wow." Because what did he open with?
What did he open with? It was a good one. It
was a great one.
Fuck.
I can't think of what it was.
Billy Joel banger.
Was it still rock and roll to me?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
It was a good one though.
Yeah, it was good.
We were asking Dana about it. He's like, I liked him, but one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Right before Billy Joel impersonator was playing Piano Man, he looked to his wife and did like a fake gunshot. to her.
Yeah, he did not want to play Piano Man.
I was like, is he doing
Wait,
it because Billy Joel
wait.
himself doesn't like the song, or is he?
Oh.
Does the
Hates doing it.
impersonator?
Oh,
also
he's
not
trying to
like,
act like Billy would.
maybe.
Does
We
Billy
don't know.
Joel do that?
Was his
He doesn't
wife
like
was there?
playing it because he
He's
plays it so
trapped
much.
into that song.
Yeah.
It was a great party.
Oh.
You can host, Ed.
Ed.
Yeah.
Host.
It
Oh
was,
my God.
Yeah,
and,
well,
and you had food because Tate was just eating the whole time.
Whole night. Mhm.
The whole night.
We were there for 15 minutes, and Dana had 4 Portillo sandwiches.
Yeah, he had 4 Portillos. Every time he turned around, Dana was ripping a Portillo. It was perfect.
Oh, how long did people stay?
Last person left like 3:30.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
Who's the lingerer?
3.
Doug?
No, Doug.
Not our Doug.
No, not our Doug. Doug
DUG Doug.
Yeah, DUG Doug probably left like 1:30.
Doug, your friend Doug, I talked to him for maybe 5 minutes, and I now like co-own a softball team that I pay for.
Oh, wait. Are these the 2 dudes who had war injuries that were apparently from softball?
I don't know.
Different guys.
But literally
It's a
just
different
like,
guy.
I was in a conversation of maybe 2 minutes, and then next thing you know, it's like, whatever you need, Doug. I
Yeah.
got you. New Jersey's got you.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got me. Like he was just like, yeah, we really need someone we're trying to win this softball. It's like I'm in.
And he doesn't even play. He's
Yeah, he's the manager. I found that afterwards.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I like agreed to it. He's like, yeah, I'm not even playing.
yeah, he's just that's
I
it.
was like, all right.
Manager.
I met a guy. I introduced myself, and he was like, "I'm the guy that chugged the milk in the woods."
Doug.
That's Doug.
That's Doug.
DUG.
Before
Doug.
he never said his name. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
He took down a whole gallon at Danny's Milk Challenge.
Yeah, and he didn't puke.
He still hasn't puked. Yeah.
He like,
Still.
He like hasn't he like never hasn't he like not puked since he was a baby? Something like
no, I've
that?
seen him puke for sure.
Okay.
But
Doug was more excited for Billy Joel impersonator than he would have been for the actual
used to-
Billy Joel.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Follow.
no. He said he was
knew the
like,
guy?
this is the biggest night. And he's like, He also said like he's proud of himself because he only drank keg beer.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think maybe the
yeah.
liquor gets him a little. He said last year he fought some people.
no, last year he took home like 18 Portillo's hot dogs, and they were in his like watered down cooler the next morning. He was like, I'm not doing that again.
Doug, what a legend.
He's been brought up quite a few times.
Yeah.
Gyros on the first date.
Yeah, he had a gyro on the first date. I'm like, dude, you can't be eating gyros on the first date. It was rookie ball.
One of your boys was unhappy with the Pappy and Tang.
Oh, dude.
It was perfect.
Yes. Like, he was the perfect guy to, like, see what was going on.
He like wanted to fight, right?
He worked at a distiller or a whiskey.
Yeah, and he refused to
Factory.
drink it.
He was like, no, what are you doing?
He
What are you
actually
doing?
had a meltdown, like
Yeah.
everything I envisioned.
Oh, that's so perfect.
He's like,
Yeah.
you ruined it.
Like he was like a
No!
legitimate arms throwing up in the air.
Do you know what that is? You know how much that is?
So there was like people
Yeah, it's
standing
just
around
Tang.
watching you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In dismay?
and it was just in like it was a dark orange, and it was in Ed's old Halloween bowl.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry, dude. Tang isn't that much money.
Yeah, fine.
It was also perfect. He was just on a chair in the middle of the garage.
Yeah.
In the way.
Yeah.
When I got there, and listen, it was a hit because when I got there was only like a couple cups left.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
No.
No, bad.
Oh, it was
as bad as
horrendous.
it was so bad.
It was
I
Really?
thought it-
The best, the way I would describe it is, it's literally just drinking heartburn.
Oh.
So you take a sip and you're like, "Ow, that hurts," and it's your heart.
Was it the Tang or the Pappy?
I think it's it's a combo. It's like
a combo.
It's like an Oppenheimer joint.
I think we need too much
It's
Tang.
like you put them together, and
Barbenheimer.
we got a problem.
Well, we didn't mix it with Tang the beverage. We mixed it with just
The powder.
powder. No water.
Oh.
Heavy Tang.
Oh.
Heavy Tang.
So it was
I
like
created a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
it wasn't the most liquidy drink, which is what a lot of people want.
No, it was kind of
It was funny watching people pretend to like it.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my god, thank you."
Yeah.
The aftertaste is good.
Non-liquidy drink.
Dana said he liked the pre-taste, which means
Dana said pre-taste.
before he tried it.
Kind of a bad aftertaste, but the pre-taste.
That was just Portillo.
Not bad.
It was a collection.
Whatever was in your mouth.
Not bad. If I can go back, we should have poured it right into the bottle.
Oh, and then mixed it in its own? Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know. Your Halloween bowl was a nice touch.
It was a
Yeah.
nice touch.
Yeah, we had the ladle, and I even bought clementines to throw in there. So
But the ladle was too big to scoop the amount of liquid we had. So you had to really scrape the
shallow.
bottom of the bowl.
Shallow Paducah. Yeah. It was so potent that it almost made you feel a little bit more buzzed.
Yeah. Yeah. It was drinking poison.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, I was going around saying it was great, and then Kyle like cornered me. He was like,
That's all.
"Be honest." I was like, "Dude, it's so bad."
Everybody was
It's
lying
so bad.
in fear of being rude to us.
They thought it was like
wow.
our cocktail.
Yeah, like your feelings would be
Yeah.
hurt.
Surprisingly, pretty good.
Yeah, it was like a fourth grader or a 4-year-old's like art project.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no, I can see it's good. The scribbles. Yeah, you did it. That could be a rainbow. This could be a drink.
Yeah.
the muzzle thing with Hinkle was great. Were you there for that? You got it.
Danny was talking too much.
Was he?
Yeah.
I might have. Hankel tried on the muzzle, and apparently there was like a kind of like a safety button on the buckle, and so he had it stuck on his head seriously for like.
He had it stuck?
Yes, it was stuck. He looked like Bane. He was just walking around with this thing on it. His like girlfriend is trying to help at one point. Like we put down the cameras. He's like, and then he got so embarrassed. There was Big John the mailman was there, reoccurring guest in the dog walk, and he came up. And Hankel like hid in the corner on all fours so that no one would see him with the mask on. He just didn't want people to see him with it on.
How long minute-wise do you think he had it on?
Oh, close to 15.
Okay, that's too long.
Oh, really?
Way too long.
We didn't figure out that there was would you think there's like a safety button on a muzzle? That was our first time working with
You got to just rip that off.
Right, we tried.
You can't
but
get stuck in a muzzle.
I was at a point.
In front of your girl.
I'm stuck in a muzzle.
And 15 minutes is so long.
So long.
I was on the verge of asking if anyone there was a fireman.
Lifetime in a muzzle.
Hinkle just getting loaded into an ambulance in a muzzle.
You got to force that thing off, bro.
That'd be so funny.
But that was the second muzzle you bought? You bought one for small dogs first?
Yeah, I thought, smaller snout, but then the buckles were also too short, so I had to buy a second muzzle that day. They don't have fitting rooms in Petco, apparently.
But what an occasion. Like, I didn't realize it was going to be the whole neighborhood.
It was
growing
awesome.
down.
Yeah.
There's a mechanical bull.
Mechanical
Did you,
bull, bounce house.
You mixed friends groups all right? Friend groups all right?
Yeah, I think
You're
it went
happy
well.
with how it all went?
Yeah, I thought honestly like there were no issues.
I thought it was like a
At all.
50-50 split of work
Good split, yeah.
Yeah.
life.
Good split.
Was it a lot of? Does the room split, or you said Doug was mixing it up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody was.
And it was good too because both the neighbors were out too, so it honestly felt even bigger.
Yeah, bigger crowd.
Yeah.
Which was good for Piano Man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a staple. I mean, if
Okay.
you want him back, we gotta get him
Totally.
back.
I would love him back. So
I was saying we need to figure out a way because like I saw there was like a Rodney Dangerfield impersonator. Like I want to do like
Oh yeah.
a full night of impersonations.
Yeah.
yes,
Would be awesome. Maybe a Gallagher guy smashing a watermelon.
that's great.
Yeah.
I'll tune
Just
it up.
just go right down the line. Then
Bernie Mac?
Billy. Yeah.
Dust that off, Brandon.
Yeah, I've been working on some new material.
Brendan, did you ever think about going to Eddie's party?
Yes.
When?
When I thought it was going to be on a Friday night. And I would already be in Chicago. But
You would have had a blast, Brandon.
I would have. I agree. They looked awesome. It looked like my scene. I'll get it next year.
Damn.
Well,
It was so fun.
so fun. It looked so fun.
Just good vibes all around.
I get the whole garage thing now.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Garage was set up perfectly.
I just didn't understand. Now I understand.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different vibe.
It's another house.
Yeah.
It's a cool house. It's like a
Great
clubhouse.
room,
Yeah.
Then you get people flooding into the yard and alley, so it just makes it so much bigger.
Yeah, like that's why I wasn't like anyone could come because just the alley, filler is fine.
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel overpacked at all.
No. And I don't know how many people were there, but
Still,
yeah,
a lot
it
of room.
was crowded, but it wasn't like packed. Yes.
Yeah, we almost completely forgot that Brandon wasn't there.
Did anything go awry?
No, I mean my hot water heater went out the night before, so like the floor was all wet. I tweeted it out, but it was fine. Like people were still able to.
No puke anywhere? No clogged toilet?
No,
Wow.
honestly, it was honestly smooth.
How many people? 80?
Might
100?
have been 100.
I'd say about 100.
Wow.
I'd say 100.
Wow.
There's a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it felt like 100.
And
Did
parking
you,
was ample?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could park on the they close off the street.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole then like the day is for
More
like the kids.
questions.
Just trying to see for next
So
year.
he's like, that's all I had.
Yeah.
Just need to know about the parking.
No, it's a very easy parking neighborhood.
If I'm going anywhere, I got to know about the parking.
No, I'm with you. I'm the
Very important. Yeah.
It's very easy. It's not like how it is
Well, then-
down here.
Then I might come next year.
All right.
Don't count on it.
I watched live as like the neighborhood teens worked up the guts to go up to the man cave, that big couch.
Yeah.
And then they instantly came back down.
Yeah.
There was at one point it was sieged, and I was like, oh no, these kids it's their house now.
I went over to talk to him because I felt bad that I think someone cut him off from coming up.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think one of our security guards might.
I told him to go up.
Yeah, well, that was fine. And then I went over and took a picture with all of them.
Nice.
Good kids.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Good kids.
Yeah.
Great. Good. But yeah, it was fun. I thought it went well.
I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you throw other parties
Thanks for coming.
year round?
I would have had
Dude, honestly, I kind of just have that big one, and that's it.
I'm in for poker night.
Oh yeah.
But Doug invited me to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you're in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I also got a funny story. I think I can tell it. Your brother-in-law told me a funny story.
About who? Me?
Yeah. Well, no, it's a good story, and your dad was like your number one hater for a long time about the whole Barstool.
Oh yeah. For
and then
sure.
and then he told me a story that like 3 years ago at a March Madness party that he throws every year, like everyone was talking to you and someone was just like, "Hey, you ever gonna apologize to him?" And like right in front of everyone, I was like, "Yeah, seriously." Eddie's like a big deal now.
He the first day was when we were in the Sun Times for that
And that
watch
was it
party
for
at
him?
Jewel.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, like I see where you were in the paper.
I just love it that your dad was your number one hater for a while.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like, there was like a.
But going back to college, he said that because your brother-in-law started dating your sister, like, you know, when you were still in college, and that when you did like a communications major, he was like,
Yeah.
what is that?
What did he want you to do?
What
was the expectation?
There was no direct expectations, but it was get a job and just, you know, so pay for yourself.
Okay.
Like that was kind of it. Like he, but to be fair to him, I failed religion, so I wasn't like a great student and everything. So he didn't see the vision, I guess.
Yeah, but you stunted on him. Look where you are.
Yeah, I know. One time I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like talk to this guy. It's like a producer job open in Tampa. He's like, Tampa? Where the fuck would you move there? Anything you could do in Tampa, you could do here. You know. He was not about it.
You got the last laugh, and then you
Yeah,
had
dude.
Chicago Piano Man there.
Chicago Piano Man, yeah.
Did he have fun? Did you talk to him after?
Piano Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay, good. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like nervous that the crowd wasn't as into it as he wanted it to be.
Yeah, I know they have like a 10-piece band, but that might be.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What?
we want like that's where like it's like.
We might have.
You got the
Might have
space,
to-
Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we
Might have
could.
to.
Should we get the whole band?
Yeah, I mean, we were way under budget of what he could have charged us.
We were.
It
Yeah.
was significantly under budget.
We were, because I think if we get them and he could take breaks, like then it could be.
Oh.
Was he strictly business, or did he like do some crowd work?
He was pretty strictly business, I would
Good.
say, right?
Yeah,
You guys
he was
think?
just going
Did his
hit
job.
after hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, no, he was.
He's good at his job.
Yeah,
Really good at his job.
he is.
I was in a conversation at the party, and it was a circle of people. But Kyle, your girlfriend was there, and you were like walking around alone, and she said he's been skittish since he got chased 2 weeks ago.
What? What?
Oh.
She said. Yeah, I got chased.
Who'd you get?
I got chased.
What? When and
I had
where?
no other options but to run.
But like Kyle, why did you tell us you got chased?
By who?
He was He was tough.
The Jewel guy?
Did he have a home?
What?
Yeah, I mentioned it, right?
We've talked about it.
You told Eddie about getting chased?
I thought I may have mentioned it on here.
You did. I think some of them are gone though.
I definitely undersold it. He proper chased me.
Wait, where?
How far did
I was so disappointed that there was a chasing I didn't know about.
I just love the idea that you were skittish too.
He was skittish at the party.
I was
He's been totally different since you've been.
And the worst part is like, yeah, the girl in the bike came up to me and asked if I needed anything, if I'm okay.
Who's the girl
what happened?
in the
Tell us
bike?
what happened.
You're talking about characters we don't know.
I got fucking chased. No words were spoken. When someone runs after me, I'm gonna run.
Why was he chasing you?
Where were you?
He didn't like me.
Where were you?
He hated me.
You're giving us as minimal detail as possible.
Yeah, let's start with where were you?
I was a block from my apartment.
Okay, and you see a guy on the street,
and he started running at me.
Like, was there words exchanged?
No.
He just looked at you and started running.
Screaming.
How fast was his run?
He was dirtier than he was fast.
Okay.
Which made me run faster. So I got away from him effectively and athletically. I think he noticed I was a mesomorph and he toned it down.
You got chased.
I got chased, and it was a scene too.
Wait, who's the woman in the bike?
I'm just terrified for like the women and the weaker men in that area. Like,
right.
that guy's still around.
You know you can outrun him.
Yeah, and he was like dripping like substance, like he was dirty.
What would
I
happen?
ran because I didn't want to make contact with him.
What do you think would have happened if he'd have caught you?
I don't know.
Tag, you're it.
Yeah, was that it?
Did you turn around at any point he was chasing?
Yeah, then we had a safe distance, and he was like screaming at me. That's when he started like yelling at me. Like,
how far were you from him when he started chasing?
About a man's length.
What? Wait, all right.
Close.
Wait, so was it?
That's it?
That's very close.
Were you walking
5'10"?
towards him and then you turned around, or were you walking towards him and then you started running your direction?
He was walking toward me,
Right.
and then slowly, and then he started running.
So you turned around.
I turned around. I was trying to run home.
That makes it so much better.
Having to
The
turn
turnaround is so much better.
Yeah, you don't want to turn around.
Drop everything.
Were there other people around you? And he
Just the girl on the bike.
What'd she say?
Early.
What'd she say about the whole thing?
She was really shaken up for me, and like the way she spoke to me was as if I was like severely shaken up myself.
And you were just
Like she refused to let me just walk away. She had to make sure I was okay.
How did she avoid getting chased?
She was like 16 too. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
okay.
What would you say that you're skittish since being chased?
My eyes are peeled. It's a dangerous area.
Did you make a noise?
Yeah. It was like a tennis grunt. When's the last time you guys got chased?
I can't.
New York City.
You're gonna naturally.
Recess.
Your brain's gonna take over.
You got chased in New York
I
City?
got chased in New York City as I was on the phone with my mom.
What? Why are you getting chased?
A lot of crazy people out there.
I can't remember the last time I've been chased.
It's got to be like fifth grade.
Proper chase.
Mine was right in front of the office, the old office, and it was this dude yelled, "I'm going to stab you," and he pointed directly at me for like 100 people, and my mom was like, "What was that?" And I was like, "Hold on," I just panted and ran back in the office.
Yeah. Well, your mind goes to knives.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're holding.
Who else had a run-in with this person?
The girl on the bike.
No, that's how we got into this
I think
conversation.
Liam Blutman.
Was it him?
He got chased?
I think he might have gotten chased.
Oh my God.
Y'all live in the same area?
No,
Liam, did you get the guy in front of the Jewel?
Do we have video?
No
of that?
way. He would have been caught.
Luke? Or was it Tate, maybe?
That whole room looks like guys.
I
that
feel
have been
yeah.
I bet you more people have been chased than you think.
Like my area, there's like a tent set up now.
Ah.
Well, raise your hand if you've been chased. Just you two.
When I worked at the Philly Convention Center, there was one section where people during the same convention, they had to cross a street if they wanted to take the shortcut.
Sure.
And I used to have to be like, quick note before you go out there. That guy's going to chase you. You got to go quick.
There we go.
I had to like warn people like, hey, that's our chaser.
I didn't know
And they're-
chasing was
Zip
this
it
big
up.
of a problem.
They're always of the homeless variety.
Mostly.
Oh, yeah. He was,
I can't remember the last time I've been chased.
he was tentless.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he was
He was
pure.
He was just
man.
like filthy. Like then you kind of feel bad. You feel sympathy toward
Wait,
him.
did Mitzi get chased? Mincy get chased back into a CVS or something?
Oh,
We've done this before.
Oh, at the
sounds
old
like-
office?
That sounds like something.
No.
Was it Donnie?
I think it was I think there was a Mintz and a CVS where Mintz ran to the CVS for shelter from a chaser.
It was probably a restaurant owner
I
trying to
thought
get
it
the
was.
money.
You guys are getting chased way too often.
Was it
I
only
know.
once.
old office?
Too often.
It was-
One is a
there's
little bit
CVS
too
like
Twice. Walking him from
that-
Francis's
maybe-
place once.
As an adult, you shouldn't be chased.
That's it.
What happens if somebody starts running at you?
What if they're just running to
And that you turned away a run, and
Did
that
you-
becomes a chase.
Did you consider like a spin move?
or a crossover?
It was so quick. Like, I was like, oh, should I have fought him? I was like, no, you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
No.
What if this guy just likes
But also, he
chasing
wasn't gonna.
people?
I think he was.
Like, what if he would never do anything if he caught someone? He just likes chasing.
Yeah, he just giggles and says you're it.
The chase.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's like a herding dog.
That's all he wants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
Not
seen?
The sentence
skittish. She
he's
said I was skittish.
There's a-
skittish and getting chased is so
There's a
funny.
video I need to show you. I can get. It's like somebody is taking a video of the party, and everybody's in these groups, and you're just pacing alone in the middle. of the
Oh,
garage.
that's skittish.
I like. Yeah, I don't stand in one place for too long. There was a nice alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
Good
walked
spot
the
for you
length
for
of
that
it.
then.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You just thought at any point one of those people could start chasing you.
Have you seen the guy since?
No,
Okay.
he might be gone. I don't know. I feel like I'm good at running away.
Yeah, I would put you at the top. Like, if we had to rank everyone here, I couldn't get
Yeah,
at the top
you're
of my
number
list.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the trend of like your girlfriend takes off, you wait 5 seconds and see if you can get her.
Yeah.
It's all one.
Yeah.
That's a funny trend, I guess.
Chasing.
I think it's just something like as a man you need to be able to get your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle got chased.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
What was that? Oh,
Yeah, we'll get
oh,
her.
get her, get her, get her.
Tackle.
Yeah, he can get her. Oh, he's so
Whoa.
fast.
Oh, where?
He went too fast.
He is so fast.
Oh, look at Blake.
Such a hot guy.
I got nervous there for a second.
Behind you, Kyle.
He would have had you.
Yeah.
I thought she saw something we didn't see.
Sorry, that probably wasn't helpful.
Why'd you go down the hall away from the cameras?
I don't know. That was dumb. Is that as
He would have
hilarious
gotten
as
you.
I thought it would
He
be?
would have gotten you.
Run, but you can't hide.
You had a good get off there. Kyle, you're fast.
It's practice.
Did you see the movie Tag?
What?
With Ed Helms?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe that's what he was trying to do.
Is there an actual
Over
movie
under
about the game
27,
Tag?
28 laughs.
I actually
Got to
haven't
be
seen
under.
it. But yeah, there is a movie called Tag.
I'll be.
And it's like a lot of big stars.
Isn't,
Oh yeah, they play like their
Hannibal
whole
Lecter?
life.
They,
Yeah.
This is the one where they did the pizza review with Dave, and the
That's
guy
right.
recognized Dave before any of them.
Yeah.
That's right.
John Hamm.
Maybe that guy was just making a TikTok, Kyle.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'd love to see
over
you
it.
get chased. I need it.
You have a cinematic run, Kyle.
Yeah, you
Well,
do
thank
have
you.
a.
Very cinematic. Like it's you run like a movie star.
Like a.
Have you always? or
Rocky
have
on
you
the
tweaked-
beach kind of run?
Yeah.
What?
Have you tweaked your run?
I run like every day.
Damn.
Sprinting?
No.
So that guy picked. He picked the wrong guy.
Yeah.
You were chase ready.
Maybe he chases everybody.
Well, I think most people are like trained to be so polite that you probably wait until the last second. You're like, oh
That's what
God, I don't want to be
happened.
rude. I don't
Yeah.
want to be rude.
Right.
This guy's coming at me. Like,
It was like I don't want to like.
I don't want him to think I think he's
Bend him.
chasing me and be rude, even though it's like
Yeah.
clearly what's happening.
So as you replay it, you think that was you think you were right to do.
Right, yeah. The more I think
You don't
about it,
think
I
it-
had to have ran
And you ran back
Yeah.
to your
You couldn't
apartment.
have. Yeah.
toward it.
Okay, so it wasn't a long chase.
It wasn't a long chase. He gave up pretty quickly, but I think like if it happens again, you kind of have to
You
run.
have to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta,
right.
You can't.
gotta
do
run.
anything
You're
else.
right. You're in.
Good.
You don't let them touch you, even if he just touches you.
No.
You could out crazy. That's the only other.
You could out
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tickle him.
Hit him with the tickle him. Yeah.
But you didn't want to touch him.
But you don't want to touch. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
too
shows
risky.
you're crazy.
But then you like, that's super offensive. Like that's like dehumanizing. Like,
Right.
I can't even have you touch me. I'm so above you.
I don't know if it's above you. It's more like. Sounds like he was dirty and wet.
He was
Wet and dirty.
He was wet.
That's muddy.
thick wet.
Oh yeah. That's just being a human being. You don't want to be touched by someone wet.
Never. I'm not sick.
Kyle's,
I'm skittish.
Kyle's completely changed since he got chased.
Since the accident.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just never been the same guy.
The worst part is, like, she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you." She keeps bringing it up.
That's the worst part.
Like, because, like, no, I don't want her to think that, like, I was so, like, affected by this. Because I'm not. I don't even talk about it.
I still keep going back to the girl on the bike. Was she part of it? Like,
oh, you think maybe it was like chasing
setup?
into the girl on the bike?
Your guardian angel.
Yeah.
It happens, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No need to be ashamed.
Yeah, don't be ashamed.
This is what I don't
beat
like.
yourself
Chase
up.
is- listen,
I'm not.
Hey, you
It's
did
okay
nothing
to not
wrong.
be okay.
You
you
did
being
nothing
chased
wrong.
twice is crazy too.
You did nothing
Both in New
wrong.
York.
You got multiple chases.
Okay?
Yeah.
Wait,
You're the victim here. I kind of want you to go file a police
The
report.
segment is
So you have to like leave.
the segment is fucking over.
All right, Brandon, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Talk about what you bought, and then let's do the Courtyard IO.
Oh yeah, the national.
This is gonna be
I bought a Babe Ruth 1948, the Babe Ruth story poster in Japanese. Yeah, that was a pretty penny. And then I got a Dr. J signed Chuck Taylor shoe, which was awesome.
Look at that.
Cool. I like that.
I talked to that guy for like an hour about all this. He had nothing but Japanese cars and Japanese memorabilia. And then I said, all right, well, I might check back at the end of the day. And I had no intention of checking back at the end of the day. And then I accidentally walked by him 10 minutes before they closed. And I wanted it anyway, so I ended up getting it. But that was my prize.
Where is it right now?
It is at my house on the wall of my garage.
It's hung up.
It's hung up. Yeah.
Wow.
I did not want to risk it getting damaged, because if it got damaged, it would be damaged. Courtyard.io.
Sad says Nick's supposed to read it.
Where does it say that?
My sheet, the top line says Nick to read.
Courtyard.io is a collectibles platform where you can discover rip Pokemon, football, baseball, and basketball mystery packs and shop hassle-free. Don't love what you pulled? Just sell it back instantly with our guaranteed 90% buyback offer. Always vaulted, always secure. The only marketplace with 0% seller fees. You can collect digitally or redeem and ship your collection to your home anytime. They have the fairest packs in the game with real-time odds, real-time chase cards, zero BS. You can sell with 0% fees. Keep every dollar of your sale. Never miss an opportunity. Reveal, discover, and sell collectibles from your phone anytime, anywhere. You can carry your collection in your pocket. Every pack you rip gets 90% fair market value instant buyback offer. But use our code YAK15, YAK15 at checkout for 15% off your first rip on $25, $50, or $100 packs. Terms apply. Just ripped a vintage Houndoom out of there.
Houndoom.
Houndoom.
What's his story?
He's
Oh, I didn't see that. That's not on our notes.
he's a cool looking dog
Like a pit bull?
with horns, like a lab almost, or no, like a Doberman.
It was a crazy scene out there, man.
It was too overwhelming for me.
Nice.
Friday Thursday was crowded. Friday was super crowded. Saturday must have been a nightmare. But there's Houndoom
Oh,
right
shoot.
there.
And it wasn't as
Just got
schlubby
him.
as like people make it
No,
out.
no,
There were
no.
like some like VIP slick back hair type dude.
It was probably twice as big as it was 2 years ago, and the clientele seemed a lot cooler than it did 2 years ago as well.
Is it just permanently here now?
No, it is for the next 3 years. It's here the next 2 years, and it's back in Detroit. It's in Detroit. I think they like Chicago and the Midwest because it's centrally located, and the East Coasters can get here, the West Coasters can get here, and stuff like that.
Why do you think it's getting more popular?
The hobby's just having a pretty good moment.
Yeah. Okay.
What a quote.
Yeah. The hobby's
The
hot.
hobby is having a good moment.
The hobby's hot. The hobby's hot.
I gotta
right
go
Hobbies.
next year.
The hobby is hot.
now. Yeah.
The hobby's having a moment.
You had a little bit of you just had a little bit of FOMO because you hit people up to buy you something, but you didn't want to go.
Yeah, I went like 10
I don't
years
think you
ago
could,
when
I
it
don't think you could
happened.
walk around there.
Because like we got offered to do like interviews there. We did it 9 years ago, and it's
Yeah.
not the best place to do interviews.
No.
Because guys, basically, the guys who are signing are like, I want to be anywhere but here.
It's-
But they offered me enough cash.
It's like checking into shift work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
They're-
they're not in the best mood.
No.
Because you'd think like, oh my God, like Luka, Giannis, all these guys are here. Like we get so many interviews. No.
No.
But But yeah, I'm gonna go next year. Just to peruse.
All right, yeah, you'd have to
Is
go.
it here next year?
It's here the next 2 years.
Oh yes, hell yes. Love it.
That.
Oh wow,
That's big time.
that convention is versatile, man. They got Exotica's there, anime stuff is there.
That's a big.
What in Rosemont?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exotica.
What's Exotica?
the adult film stars.
Erotica
Yeah,
or Exotica?
Did you go?
Exotica. No, I didn't go. My friend's dad went though.
Fascinating little area, that Rosemont. It's a weird.
It is.
Well, they've also built it up.
like-
That whole like Joe's and
Yes, yeah.
It's like a Sim City town.
It's a city.
Yeah.
It's not a
Like,
city.
It's not a city,
It doesn't
but
feel
it's
real.
It's a city.
And like the population's not very high. Like,
Yeah, no, but it's a city that no one lives in.
You need like a blood relative to
Yes.
move there.
that's true. It's like a gated community.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Rosemont's wild. There's a lot of lore of Rosemont.
Isn't the sheriff and mayor, aren't they brothers? Is that the kind of thing?
There's
Wait,
there's a
Am I
lot
not
of-
allowed to bring that
No,
up?
no,
No. But I was
You are.
thinking about something just because we brought this up. When's SporkleCon? Was it August?
August 15th.
Mm.
So we're right at it.
Wait, it's at Wrigley, right?
It's
Isn't
just
it in
a
like a hotel or something?
Oh yeah.
Kyle, you're
We're going
to go,
to
right?
that day.
Yeah, we're going to Wrigley.
I think we're ready to,
Pre-record.
bury that.
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay. All right.
Whatever. Yeah, next Monday we got to. Everyone does just scheduling that the fans don't care about, but we got to stay after the yak and do a plinko for the Friday
Oh.
because we have our Cubs outing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Rooftop. Gonna be a lot of fun.
Fun. Nothing better.
Danny, you getting excited?
Yeah,
This
I
weekend?
was just gonna say I won't be there. I'll be at the shore. Yeah, coming up this Thursday.
When do you leave?
Thursday. So yeah, I won't be here Thursdays and Fridays during August.
So are you just hitting the ground running? Will there be cameras on you when you get off the plane, or?
It's hard to answer these questions because I truly don't know. I would imagine
How will we watch you at the shore?
that's a big question everyone's asking.
Also,
like when do
have you-
episodes come out? I don't know.
What's the official title of this show?
How many condoms you taking?
0 and Barstool Beach House.
There's no episodes.
Right. But does that mean
That's how all shows should be.
Yeah,
Is it just gonna be like one account, one thread?
I don't know.
Like,
I
is
think
it
so.
Instagram, Twitter?
then it's like so then everything will have to be like quote unquote a clippable moment, right? In order to post it. But I feel like you'll need a lot of potentially backstory and stuff that won't be posted.
Are you
That makes
allowed into
sense?
clubs in New Jersey? Are you banned?
That's a good question. I
Yeah,
can't tell
Rico-
if Rico is doing a funny joke or being dead serious.
I think he was being dead serious.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately.
Is he gonna do the podcast with?
I don't know, but I'm a rider again.
What changed?
Just
Freaky.
because the
when-
dude's been weird?
Yeah, when the dude tweeted out at like 5 o'clock on a Friday, being like, "If someone offered you money to eat human flesh, would you?" And I was like,
That'll do it.
"I'm out." Had our little.
That's
It's over.
Fun?
that's more than a just wondering.
I texted Rico. I said, I think I'm a rider again." He said, "You never left." Made me feel good.
Hey, did the guy come today?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Connor's here.
One of the LA guys is back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Around.
Airport Connor.
Fuck yeah. Heroes.
Here with
Yeah.
his brother.
Right.
Absolute hero.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
you.
You guys are legends.
That was a fucking day.
Oh man,
That was.
that was a day. Did anyone go to Lala this weekend?
No, it was like a bunch of
No.
teenage
Smokes
boys
did.
in Vince
Airport
Carter.
Connor.
I will next year.
Billy
Smokes-
Joel was my
Who's
Lala.
there next year?
I don't know, but I will next year.
Oh, right after Eddie's party.
Spokes called me Friday night. He's like, "Hey, what's good with your party tomorrow?"
Oh,
And I'm
What does
like,
that even mean?
I'm like, "You're going to Lala." He's like, "Oh, someone was telling me it started at 10 a.m., so I was going to do that, then go to the Cubs game, and then go to Lala." And I was like, "It's definitely not at 10 a.m."
What a life.
no. Yeah, he did his get ready with me for Lala, and it was.
He did a get ready with me.
Yeah. Oh, all right. We can watch that. Yeah.
Really, but today I put that shit on. Maresh's shirt. Got this
He's
from
doing
the
this
card
in a
show.
bar.
Black shorts, white dad A6, bandana, Ray Bans. You know I put that shit on, right? I did. Looks like a white kid.
Just look like a white kid. Yeah. I have a question for you guys. This is purely hypothetical because we don't have to actually bring it up. But if Stephen Cheah had already flown a kite, a couple years ago, would that ruin him flying a kite this weekend?
No, because this is the first time he's done it in the hat.
True. Okay, good.
Right.
Footage surface.
Yeah, go fly a kite is an elite insult. Need to start implementing that into my insult repertoire more often. Go fly a kite, you fucking clown.
Wait.
Well, how did that?
That was
He's
right.
been
Wait a
whoa.
In a hat.
Oh,
Let's go. He ran it
He ran it back.
Kite. I'm flying a kite right now. Let's go.
Oh man.
Wait.
Oh,
Is he flying it?
What was the date on the guy who first started saying it to Che?
It was
2020.
after that, wasn't it?
After that, yeah.
Yeah, it was after that.
That's what I'm.
Oh no!
He had already
Is
done it before the
Dana-
guy even insulted him.
Is Dana the guy?
Ooh.
No, that's he'd already done it before.
2 months before, because that was September 23.
Right.
He's been flying
He's
kites
been
for a
flying
while.
kites for a long time.
Is he the burner that told himself to go fly a kite?
Might have. Yeah, he might have
He
got
set
that-
himself.
Oh, Chase Kaiser Soze.
go buy a vacation hat while you're at it too.
Yeah, he only flies kites with hats. It still works.
Both videos, I'm just not sure he's flying the kite.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
The
Same angles and everything.
yeah, the angles are weird.
Vacation mode.
Oh,
Got one hand on the phone.
Wait, where's the?
right now.
Oh, I guess it is coming out of his left hand. It looked like right.
wait.
You would
Yeah.
think he'd
What-
hold it up though, or
He's
something.
flying the kite.
He's
Is
flying.
this the response video or is this a different video?
That kite's like 8 feet off the ground.
Be careful. Oh yeah, that's a
He's done the
response.
same.
He ran it back,
It worked so well
It
this
worked.
time.
and that hat worked too.
This new hat's better.
Imagine being a guy online and like you after Che and he has not one but two flying a kite videos.
Different hats.
Rip.
Both straw.
Whichever one you want, buddy.
Imagine his
Pick your
eyes
poison.
lighting up when he sees "Go fly a kite" as an insult.
Maybe that's why he takes vacation so often. People tell him to fly a kite.
A lot of
It's
kites
like,
to fly.
Can't fly a kite here in the
Fuck,
Windy
gotta-
City.
Gotta go to Tampa so my
back.
son can meet that 90-year-old man.
What's his name again?
Kite.
Tom Moore
Tom Moore.
is the quarterbacks. He was Peyton's quarterback
Peyton
coach.
yeah.
Did,
Okay.
did you see?
He's like 90 years old.
Did you see Frank meeting Marv Levy?
No, Marv Levy turned 100.
You realize Marv Levy's 100 fucking
100 years old.
I thought that was a joke when I saw it.
No, which is so crazy because he went to the Super Bowl 30 years ago. He was old then. He's living forever.
His son probably loved him.
What was Frank meeting him?
No, there was a video of Frank meeting Marv Levy, and they were just going back and forth with each other.
How was it?
And then it said Frank wished him a happy 100th birthday, and I was like, "There's no chance he's 100 years old."
And he's like
no, he's old. But I thought he was like 88.
I did a radio remote like 7 years ago with Marv Levy there. He's like very, for his age, he's like very, very sharp.
He was doing a signing.
Yeah.
Like this.
Very sharp.
That's Marv Levy?
I read it was trying to beat us, but a happy birthday. That's great.
Oh,
You're a Dolphins fan? Yeah.
Officer.
Yeah, see? That's sharp. That's 100 years old.
100.
Wow.
That's sharp.
That's a quick turn.
I tell you, one of my very favorite guys against whom I coach was Don.
Oh, I love
we
Don.
became very good
I
friends.
love Don. I miss Don.
Yeah, we do too.
Became very good friends.
Happy birthday, God bless. 100, God bless. That's just absolute the best.
That's nice. That's feel good.
Yeah, that feel good.
Yeah.
Who else is 100 that's famous? Dick Van
Dick
Dyke,
Van
right?
Dyke's the other one. Yeah, he touches
Yeah.
his toes
Wait,
a
is he
lot.
still
Dick Van
alive?
Dyke is still
yeah.
alive.
Wow.
He's pretty
What's Sister Jean at now?
nimble as well.
Yeah.
Jean's like 200.
Yeah.
I think Mel Brooks turns
Oh, yeah,
100.
Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks.
June Lockhart. Still.
101.
These-
Who's the oldest douchebag?
ooh.
Oh,
Someone
good
who's still like
question.
very much douchey.
Is Mickey Rooney still alive?
Let's find this.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think any of those people are douches.
Let's see.
Oldest douchebag.
Who could it
Let's
be?
scroll.
Severance
Could
is still
it
alive?
be?
Dick Hyman.
That's unreal.
Hyman?
No way.
And then you
I need to learn more.
Dick Hyman the penis?
The penis.
Jazz penis.
Who is this?
Dick Hyman, the penis.
We just stumbled upon Dick Hyman?
And he's just been
Dick Hyman, the organist.
National Endowment?
The organist / pianist.
He's nationally endowed. Dick Hyman the pianist.
he's been trapped in that name for 98 years old.
What's more about
He's
him?
doing the most with it.
Do you think he's like, I just wish I could get out of this Dick Hyman thing? Just kill
Big
me now.
Spiderbeck?
Big Spiderbeck.
Big Spiderbeck? Bix?
Leon Bismarck. Names used to be so much cooler.
They were better.
Oh, they were so much better. Bix Spiderbeck.
Big Spiderbeck is amazing.
What did Bix Spiderbeck play? The trumpet? That might be my go-to answer for favorite musician. Bix
I
Spiderbeck.
don't know who I want to go to. I guess go to Biterbeck.
Cornetis.
Jazz cornetist pianist.
How long did Bix Spiderbeck live for?
Shooting bullets at a bell.
Died
Oh,
at
he died
28.
at 28.
Oh.
Damn, Bix
How?
didn't take it too long.
Oh man, Dick Hyman was 7.
If you're
Big
really into
Spiderbeck
him, name
died.
6 big Spiderbecks.
Big Spiderbeck.
Big Spiderbeck.
Dick Hyman.
Go to
TJ,
Dick Hyman
wait,
early
wait,
life.
so no, he has his own URL too, dickhyman.com. I wanted to.
Are we allowed?
Is he touring?
Yeah. Dick Hyman.
I'll be damned.
Wow.
How many Spotify listeners does he have?
98-year-old penis.
Look at him. How that is
Dick
the
Hyman.
essence of cool.
Great website.
Wow, what a picture.
Yeah, I'm Dick Hyman. Any
Yeah,
other question?
Yeah, play the piano. Dick Hyman.
Big Spiderbeck.
What?
Look at that.
That's a
Hey, Dick, you should get that tattoo.
terrible logo.
The Dick Hyman tattoo?
Yeah, look at that.
All right.
Look at that.
Yeah, fine.
That would be incredible.
Then
That's
some-
intentional.
I'll get it.
Oh my
I'll get it.
God.
I'll get a
Look
Dick
at that.
Gotta
Hyman.
get Dick
my
Hyman.
All right, fine.
That's my favorite pianist. Dick Hyman.
He's got 2 songs over 1 million streams. 12 million.
Oh shit.
Look at him at the next Eddie party.
Oh, you gotta get Dick.
Holy shit.
Might have missed our window.
Imagine Chicago Piano Man's like, who the fuck invited Dick Hyman?
I hate that
He's
dude.
been my rival for years.
Find a Dick Hyman impersonator though.
Yeah.
Might be hard.
Dick Hyman.
Still hit.
98 years old.
That one re-hit. Because I did Dick Hyman pianist in my mind again.
Dick Hyman.
Unbelievable.
Oh, there you go.
I believe he played with Clip Vulva a lot. Beautiful cellist.
Dick Hyman.
The piano community just really didn't back down on pianists.
No, they just,
They were just
you're
like-
not ruining
they're
this
like,
for
yeah,
us.
we know. We don't give a fuck. We're just gonna keep calling ourselves.
Well, they had to separate. They were like, organ sounds weird. Organ.
Dick Hyman.
Dick
I'm an up and coming pianist.
penis and an organ.
98.
98
Good for
years
him.
young. Good for Dick Hyman.
Still going.
He's not the douchebag, though, to be clear.
No,
I think-
no,
I-
yeah, let's
we
find the
don't-
douchebag.
I think we gotta get-
douchebag.
I
Who's
think
the
you gotta
oldest,
get
like,
in the
still,
80s.
like person who like still dresses like a douchebag, behaves like a douchebag?
Oh, what about the guy, the famous Lakers fan?
Oh, yeah,
Jimmy
Goldstein?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
He looks old as fuck and wears.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's like an NBA fan. He's not even a Lakers.
He's not even a Lakers fan.
No, I
He's
think he
super
just goes to every NBA game.
Has the NBA.
Oh yeah, fuck this
Gangster grandma.
Get out of here. No thanks. All right.
That's elder abuse. If you're making your grandma make like TikToks.
No, I agree. Or your baby. Oh,
Jerry Adler. He was that guy.
He was Hesh, no?
Yeah.
did I miss?
Oh yeah. He was Hesh. Oh, Clint Eastwood.
Does black and white mean they're dead?
No, I think that's just last.
Okay,
They're
all right.
just so old.
All right.
Colin.
Who's Tony Tornado?
Colin Thackeray. That's a good.
I like Tony.
Tony
Tornado.
Brazilian actor and singer known for BR3.
Ran away from home at age 11.
Damn.
Street kid made a living selling peanuts.
School of parachuting.
Some of this is made up, right?
To the school of parachuting.
Deodorant school. Parachuting.
Huh.
These are some good names.
Well, it's going to be hard to top Dick Hyman,
You never know.
the pianist.
Yeah. Okay.
Shatner's close.
Yeah.
Shatner's, yeah.
He might be a dick.
He's a dick, but not a douche.
Not a douchebag.
Yeah, not a douchebag.
Important.
Bernie Cluestone looks like one.
Is Jerry Jones a douche or a dick?
Kind of looks douchey.
Jerry Jones
is a dick.
He's a dick, not a douche.
I think he's
a lot
both.
of old people just become
I would,
dicks.
I would consider him a douche.
That mommy and daddy stuff he was talking about.
What?
He had a. Find it. The Micah Parsons situation. Jerry Jones is just everyone's senile grandfather at Thanksgiving at this point, except he owns the Dallas Cowboys and talks for a living and does press conferences. Here's the exact quote. When talking about the contract negotiations, he said, "When I grew up, I knew when mama wouldn't let me do something, going to daddy and daddy letting me do it, then going back in and saying to mama, daddy said I could do it. That old mama daddy stuff. We got here doing that by nature. We're not going to do that."
What does that? What?
That's what he said out loud.
And I'm pretty sure mommy is his son in this situation.
What?
Yeah.
Brandon, as a Cowboys fan, how do you feel?
Well, I'm not a Cowboys fan.
I thought you said you were adopting the
Mommy
Cowboys.
and
this year.
Daddy.
I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm a Dak fan. I'm a Dak Prescott fan.
Yeah, you were supposed to become a Cowboys fan.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
I guess
Yeah,
that's
it is
it.
a free country. I mean, yeah, nothing I can do.
Dak Prescott. That's my answer.
All right.
All right.
What's going on with Des Bryant and Nicki Minaj?
What?
She
I don't understand it. I need someone to tell me.
I just know that she put $10 million fight, like her husband versus him. Imagine being the husband in that situation.
Isn't her husband?
It has to do with Jerry Jones somehow, I'm pretty sure. I swear.
We need Steven to get in on this.
Because I was trying to understand it this morning.
Who's her husband? He's
Either
famous.
a freestyler.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know if she has one.
Safari.
Oh.
It's not.
No, she was dating him for a while. But
None of these sentences.
she
make
dated
sense.
Meek Mill after
for it
that.
sounds
If that's what
right.
you're
Whoa.
All right, let's.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
No.
Whoa.
Can we? Are we allowed to even look at it?
I don't not.
What?
I'm out.
It has something to do with Jerry Jones and I think Jay-Z's record label or something. I tried to understand. I couldn't.
Say, bitch. Hilarious.
Oh, that's fun.
Kenneth Petty.
That's a tough
I
name.
believe
Little bit
Nicki
of-
Minaj's husband was
Pedophile.
a little bit of a pedophile.
I mean, whoa.
Oh, that's a little. You can. I don't know if that's
you can't just
something
dip the
dabble.
toe.
Yeah, no,
There
you
you
can't be like, ooh, I was
He
just.
didn't register as a sex offender.
Got it.
not
Yeah, you
certified.
can't.
I'd be kind of apprehensive to do that too.
Do I have to?
Yeah, wait, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I'm busy.
That's not a little.
I'm not gonna show up early. For that.
No, that's something you put off. Yeah, showing up
early to register as a sex offender. That's the one time you can't be punctual for that.
Waking up before the alarm. You
I
go
gotta
in
get
there.
ready.
Today's the
You lay
day.
out your
All
outfit
right,
the night
gotta get my
before.
hair cut.
Hey, thanks for squeezing me in.
Yeah.
You go to the receptionist. Be like, I know I'm an hour early.
Everybody should fail to do that.
So wait, do we get an answer on what's going on? We don't. They're just beefing.
Yeah.
I think it was somewhere in that tweet, but we can't read all that.
Who here knows? Does White Boy Rick know?
A Hoopify, probably.
Jerry Jones, I don't think it's smart to mention my name. I kept quiet about a lot of unfair shit on some G shit. We can have story time if that's what we're doing.
He's also-
That was the original. Hey, it's Nicki Minaj. How about we play a game? Every time you do a Jerry Jones or NFL story time, I'll do a story time of my own.
Wow,
Why is she defending Jerry? This is like Cheah and Gillie.
Yeah.
Well, they hung out one time.
And now they're just tweeting gifs at each other. All my stories would be about Rock Nation, Jay-Z, and the alleged racist Desiree Perez, Rock Nation CEO. I hope you fully understand the rules. It's your turn.
Now I'm lost.
Okay.
What?
Miss Nicki, leave me out of it. I don't want no problems. I'm a huge fan. I hope you're having a great day.
What?
Look,
this seems
okay.
What? It's Ms. Petty. All right, yeah, I'm out. I don't know.
Too much.
I don't gotta
Oh,
go tied into
Did
each
she
other.
I don't got
marry
it.
that guy just so her name could be Miss Betty?
We got to go back to 140 characters. It's too much.
Yeah.
I miss that.
Very
era.
confused.
Miss that era. You can't be just typing away.
I'm not trying to read a book.
Get to the fucking point, man.
Yeah.
That's what I tell Nicki Minaj.
Well, this should explain it. Jerry recently referenced Bryant's consistent tardiness, which somehow resulted in Nicki Minaj offering money to have her husband fight Bryant. There you go.
Oh,
Further explanation
okay.
needed.
All right, so that clears it up.
Even this journalist ended that by saying, "I don't know." So nobody knows. Nobody understands.
Writing an article and then just be like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't really
No,
know.
That's all I got.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you see the Giants meetup? That was awesome.
Oh,
Princess.
yes.
That was, that was the internet
happened?
done right.
That's
The
perfect.
two Giants met up finally?
The Giants met up. They did
that's
their
awesome.
annual meetup. The call is still the funniest call. For people who don't
It's
know,
unbelievable.
someone called into Princess. You can find it, TJ, asking if
Hey, Mike. I just got a question about the Giants. In your years of experience, have you ever seen, how the San Francisco Giants were once the New York Giants? Has there ever been either a franchise to franchise or maybe even player to player get together when San Francisco comes to New York? Like, do they ever say hi? Maybe, I don't know, go out to dinner or something?
I don't know what are you talking about?
Is there ever any interaction when the San Francisco Giants come to New York or vice versa?
The San Francisco Giants come to New York and do what?
Have a game,
Play with them, they play against the Mets, and what do you want to happen now?
Do the New York Giants ever reach out to them, either the players or the franchises?
The football Giants?
Yeah, the football Giants.
Well, what is the connection between the San Francisco Giants and the football Giants?
Well, they used to be in New York, and they got the same name.
But they have nothing to do with each other, though. There's no connection. They have different ownership. There's no connection between the two teams. I mean, there's no connection in any way between the two teams. They have no relationship. Do you think because they're Giants, they're like brothers or something? That might be the weirdest question I got in a long time. I mean, that might, and I think that's an honest question. That might be the strangest question I got in a really long time. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they have the giant picnic. They hold it over in Totowa, I think it is. And then they have the giant relay race and the giant raffle. And then they all get together for the giant breakfast the next morning, and then they go their separate ways. It is true. It's a July weekend every year when it happens. Yeah, and then the Rangers in Texas and the New York Rangers have the same thing. They meet usually in Abilene and have that in August every year. Lundqvist is particularly close to Darvish. There's a kinship there between the two of them. Here's the Mink Man.
Oh.
So you guys have to get the park like when you get there one.
They really do get together.
That's great.
Anyway, I was thinking next year.
They're not selling anything. This was just for
No,
the
this is
game.
just
That's
Eli
what-
Manning
there we
show.
go.
Shit.
There it is.
Damn.
Never mind.
Damn.
Is that
I
your
was
favorite
being
Francesa?
optimistic.
The
There's what?
the
Schenectady.
Schenectady's great. My favorite's Michael when they call him Michael.
What was that? Oh yeah, Michael.
Michael, you call me Michael one more
Yeah,
time.
find that,
Yeah,
TJ. And then the
it's
Triple
so-
Crown
yes.
Secretariat winning the Triple Crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
He didn't like being called Michael.
No, yeah, it's Michael. Michael.
You can't call radio guys by their last name either.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Same company. It's so funny.
Did you see that I accidentally got the Bears overnight shift on 670 The Score?
No.
Yeah, so they were doing a great charity thing. Danny Parkins does it every year because his brother tragically died from brain cancer. So he does like a radiothon for 24 hours on 670 The Score. And he, so like there's all these auction things. And I was like, I'm going to donate. And I donated. And then I texted him. I was like, hey, just did a donation. And every like 20 minutes, they like Caleb Williams jersey, this or that. I didn't realize, but I put the same amount of money that cost to host the Score overnight at the exact time. Had no idea. And so they're like, hey, you won to host the Score overnight for a night. I was like, well, I don't want that.
What a prize.
I didn't want more work. So
can you do whatever you want with the?
I think what I'm going to try to do is try to find like an up and coming like podcaster or someone who and just give it to them.
Do that.
Yeah,
that's
them, and then we'll call. Maybe you'll call in. I'll call in. Help them out.
That's smart.
But it was just like he was like, "Are you? Did you want to host this?" I was like, "No, please."
Overnight?
Yeah, like what's the time slot?
What a punishment!
I don't know. I was just like, I don't really want more work.
It's Gropsy's own slot.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's midnight to 5 a.m.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
hey, I think you have to
want it. No, I can't do it.
I was gonna say like Cheah do it or something to make it Bucks radio. People be so mad.
So mad.
Mincy.
No, we'll find a kid who like
give it to
Good night, Mincy.
But that's a better idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better.
But we'll maybe you call in. I'll call in.
Yeah, I'll do it. I've always wanted to do that once. That'd be fun, right? Like just.
And you can. You can. I have it now.
No.
You're more than welcome.
The callers overnight are great.
Oh yeah,
the best.
Chat saying maybe throw Zach on there for a little bit.
We could.
Zach overnight.
We'd do whatever we wanted. But yeah, that was a whoopsie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There it is.
Michael?
What's up?
Michael, I'm surprised that Noah Syndergaard got a pass for turning down pitching for the USA. I mean, this is close to the baseball Olympics as we have, and as I'm sure you watched most of the games, how big of a deal this actually
What, the
was.
WBC?
Yes.
I wouldn't watch it if it was in my backyard. There's nothing patriotic about it. There's nothing real about it. Nothing. Nothing. That is a made-up marketing event.
I understand that. But
There's
it's always
not
about business and money. You know
it's
that.
not about. There's nothing about this. This is not a real event. There's no history to it. There's no anything to it. It is a bogus event.
But geez, Michael. I mean,
So why? So the answer is zero. The team probably patted him on the back for not playing in it.
No, Michael.
You think how mad were the Yankees for having Didi playing it? You think they were happy he played in it?
Michael. No,
Michael. So come on, that event is a joke.
Michael.
First of all, nobody watches it. Nobody watches it.
Michael.
How many times are you going to say Michael? Nobody watches it. Nobody. Go look at the ratings. Nobody watched it.
No.
Nobody watched it.
All right, but a patriotic kind of thing.
How is it patriotic? You were playing against a bunch of Americans.
America, Michael. But the point is,
wait a second. What team were you excited about?
Say it again,
Michael.
What team were you excited about?
What it was, Mike.
What team were you excited about?
What team? That's
Yeah,
what? Who else gonna root?
All right, now who were you playing against in the final?
Michael.
What team were you playing against in the final?
Michael.
Don't say Michael again. I'm hanging up on you. Don't say it again. What team did you play in the final?
Michael.
I warned you because you don't know who you played in the final. That's how thrilled you were at that event. You didn't even know who they played against. They played against a bunch of American players. That's who they played against in the final. And if my player got hurt in that event, I'd be furious, just like the Yankees were.
You find the Triple Crown, DJ?
What's that drinking game where you drink every time AC/DC says thunder?
Yeah. Michael.
Michael.
Said it so many times.
It's the way he was talking to him. Can't do that. Michael.
Yeah. Say it one more time.
Oh, yeah. Radio callers are just.
They're great.
We got to do that.
I miss caller.
I know.
We have the ability, right?
Yeah, Mook does it.
Yeah.
Luke does it, yeah.
We could do it. We could work it into the Plinko day that we're
Go ahead.
pre-taping.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good.
First off, just good luck with Reno.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Question about Aaron Judge. In 1956, Mickey Mantle hit 52 home runs. This year, Judge hit 52 home runs. Would you agree that Aaron Judge is on track to have a better career than Mantle?
Not unless you're, not unless you're an idiot, dude. You think that?
But Mike, if you look at the numbers, Judge did what Mantle did.
No, he
his
didn't.
best year, he only hit 52 home runs.
Mickey Mantle won the
Aaron
Triple
Judge,
Crown. Unless you're just trying to be argumentative or a fool. Mickey Mantle won the Triple Crown that year. Maybe you didn't realize that?
how did he win a Triple Crown if he's not a horse? That makes no sense, Mike. Mike, now Aaron Judge.
why did you wait on the phone for an hour to make a jackass out of yourself? I just don't understand it. But some people, I guess that's what they like. Todd in Fairfield, what's up, Todd?
Fuck. He's so good. He's so good.
And like his son is Frank's intern.
Yeah.
He is.
Full circle.
Yeah. He's good. He's a good worker.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Brandon?
Hey, Nick.
You watched SummerSlam?
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Sweet.
It was they nailed it twice. Two great surprises. I like Saturday nights a little bit better than last night's. But
what was the surprises?
Saturday night, Seth Rollins had a year-long injury last pay-per-view, and he came out with his Money in the Bank briefcase and threw his crutches away, and it was all a ruse. Not an injury at all.
All got work.
Wait, he hasn't been injured for the entire year?
No. Well, it was last month, but he faked a knee injury in a match, and he did it very convincingly. And then he threw his crutches away, turned around, threw his glasses off, and he
that's badass.
cashed in on CM Punk, who had just won the title in a grueling match. And then last night, John Cena just ditched a heel turn Friday night. He's no longer a bad guy. He just ditched it, and he lost to Cody Rhodes, and then Brock Lesnar came out and fucked up.
How did he ditch the heel turn?
Just Friday night, he's like, yeah, sorry, guys, that's not me. I'm not a bad guy. I just got tricked by The Rock or something like that. And then he says, I'm just going to be John Cena from here on out. And he's back to being good John Cena.
When is his?
He's got about December's his last match.
He's not doing WrestleMania again?
No, this is it. He's doing 1 year. Started at the Rumble and ends in December.
Were you in the controversy?
What?
Knee deep in the Brock controversy?
I mean, the internet's not
What's going
handling
on?
it well,
They're
but
Press conferences?
What happened?
So Brock Lesnar is named in one of the Vince McMahon lawsuits. He's not accused of any. Well, he's not. There's no lawsuit against him or anything. He's just named in Vince's lawsuit, and apparently the lawyers signed off on him being good to go, and a lot of the fans think he shouldn't be allowed to do anything because he's in the lawsuit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have his baby pic in my wallet.
You have Brock Lesnar's baby pic in your wallet?
I think so.
Produce it.
What? No. What? Why?
Yeah, that's Brock Lesnar.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
Why do you have Brock?
I think it's the funniest baby picture I've ever seen.
And so you printed it?
Do you look? Do you take it out and look at it?
Yeah. It's look at it.
Laminated?
Look at that baby.
Hey, how long have you had that in your wallet?
A little while now.
That's incredible.
It's in great shape.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Pull it up again.
It is.
Look how ridiculous he looks.
Oh man.
That's Look at that baby. Look at the head.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite photographs.
Not even pictures of baby, but photographs in general. One of your favorites.
Yeah, it's funnier than Seinfeld. Because he's a guy, like he is like.
You're saying Seinfeld?
He is a one-of-one beast.
Seinfeld and Larry David, their life's work.
Or you mean the show? Yeah.
Yeah, the entire show, this hit show, all they had to do was just take out a picture
because
of Brock
it's a
Lesnar's
show.
baby.
I think the picture's
I like
perfect.
this idea.
Because you can't, that's a guy, like, I can't picture him as a baby. Then you see him as a baby, and you're like, yeah, that's not really a baby. That's still Brock Lesnar, the adult.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be a trend.
One more time for me, Teach. Thanks.
Brock Lesnar.
That's a baby.
That baby has a widow's peak.
Yeah, he does. Wow. It looks like you got in a fight on the way out.
How did we?
He's pissed off.
How long have you had that in your wallet?
It was a busy morning.
Did you assume that we were going to talk about it?
I saw that he came on. I knew he'd talk about it, and I
You printed off.
I remembered the baby pic. I was like, I gotta.
Where'd you go to get that printed?
CVS. Like right before I came, I had to city bike home. It was so funny watching him look like you could tell he barely looked at it because he didn't want to stare, but he I think it's funny.
So good, Kyle.
You just got one printed
You're
off?
on fire today.
Yeah.
Nice little
ED
move.
masterclass.
Yeah. Funny as hell. I do think the pic. Yeah, never mind.
You should pick that.
By the way, I think the Guardians are coming in later this week, Kyle. If you want to get ready.
Well, you had moved on to cold cuts. You abandoned cold cuts fast.
The ship sailed. I think.
No, it's my favorite part of
getting
baseball
started.
players coming in.
Gunner
It's
with
so funny.
Gunner with a game-winning homer, by the way.
Yeah,
The streak
cream,
continues.
The cream is a problem.
The streak continues, man.
That was a big. He's good. Colton Cowser had a pretty good weekend too, I think.
Have you talked to Cody about having to?
Yeah, I talked to Cody, and in classic Cody, he just always stays too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a good exchange on text, and then it ended, and then he goes, "This was Thursday night." He's just like, "Who do you like in the game tonight?" I was just like, "Come on, man."
Was he fucking around?
No, he just wanted it to keep going.
Okay. Yeah.
But we're good. We're not going to have to fire Cody.
Speaking of Cody, I woke up to at 10:16. It says on Saturday he texted me. It says breakfast joke. Then he sent me
AM or PM?
AM.
Okay.
10:16 AM on Saturday.
Okay.
Breakfast joke. That's all he says. Then he follows it up with inappropriate though. I don't say anything. I wait for a while. I double tap the breakfast joke and question mark it. Mm-hmm. And then at 1:08 he finally says something about like her eggs been on my dick instead of eggs Benedict. And I did respond.
God.
Oh, you're in the worst spot. You're his workshop now.
Yeah, and I did
God.
respond, and that was that.
Something
that was
about
my text interaction was just me sending a question mark and then no response.
Has he
Eggs
figured
been
that
on
one
dick.
out?
I can't wait.
Her
till
eggs
he does.
been.
Yeah.
Eggs been on my dick.
He was trying to work hollandaise into there too.
Oh my God.
How was he trying? Wait, so you heard that as well, TJ?
He came into Mostly Sports as he does after the show, and he was standing around silently, and I was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "I put her eggs been on my dick till her hollandaise." Or something along those lines.
Not there yet.
It's more of like a
I
rap
like
line.
what he's going for.
That's kind of his vibe.
Do you?
I like eggs been on dick because it makes sense.
How are you getting hollandaise?
And she hollin' for days.
She hollered.
Yeah, I think
something like that. That's kind of his forte though with his jokes. Like he doesn't do well when you bring him in and say make a joke about this. He does well when he has 4 days to stew upon something and then produce it.
And he will take any random phrase in life
Right.
and make it a joke.
It sounds more like an Eminem verse or something than a joke.
Yeah.
Eggs been on my dick and her. Yeah.
Guess that's why they call it window pane.
Oh, that was
What a
bad.
lyric. How did it get to that?
That was in a Rihanna song,
Yeah,
right?
Crying out the window or something.
That's why you call it
Like
window
pane.
Yeah.
Damn.
Profound.
Life ain't no Nintendo game. Now you get to watch her leave out the window. Guess that's why they call it window pane.
Oh,
That's what it is.
I just along the same lines. This was like months old, but somehow Instagram's algorithm just feeds you shit from like 3 months ago, and then you think it's new.
Yep.
And they're like, "Did you see this new thing?" And they're like, "What the fuck? This is super old." Anyway, my version of that was the Will Smith rap from like May.
Yep.
2 months ago.
Just got my eyes on it too.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing it everywhere. It just like I thought it was brand new, and then I looked at the date, but
What was the name of his new song?
holy fucking shit, that's bad.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
He had that Pretty Girls one.
Oh, Pretty Girls. That's right. Yeah. I saw that a little bit ago. It is weird.
Yeah.
You get those. I'll get like NFL breaking news like a week later.
And it was not just like one. It was like 3 different people that
Yeah.
were like taking the video and then commenting on top of. I don't know how you fucking people like put their tweets on the video and then post that as a new video on Instagram or something. But I've seen like 4 or 5 of them, and I thought it was a new thing, but it's not. But anyway.
Is he trying to be a rapper again?
I think he did some of the Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He rhymed comeback with comeback like 8 times in a row.
That
or
works.
something.
They do rhyme.
Really, really well.
It was
really, but yeah.
It was concerning.
I feel like we're in an age where like celebrities are becoming lame, or people are
too much
perceiving celebrity. People aren't as into celebrities as much as cool people.
We know too much about them, I think.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, the Sydney Sweeney stuff is like, I still can't believe it's a real story.
Oh yeah,
the genes.
It's also just such a funny, like, if the entire election where all the liberals were like, we got to learn from our mistakes, and then they're like, big tit blonde, we don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that didn't work. Seems pretty stupid.
What are people saying? Like, what is the conversation even about?
It was at first. It was like there was. This also is one of those situations where I should say, I'm pretty sure it was like one person said one thing and then everyone flipped out, and then everyone flipped out about the flip out.
Yeah.
One person said it was Nazi dog whistle.
She has blonde hair and blue eyes, and she loves her jeans.
Yeah.
And then one person said that, and then everyone flipped out. They're like, I can't believe someone said it's Nazi, and then everyone flipped out about that.
Oh.
And it just spiraled. And I was just like, can we just, like, she's hot.
She's a woman
Can we just
modeling with
say
big
she's
breasts.
hot? Yeah.
We're discussing too much.
Yeah, like,
People are
she's
upset.
hot.
Some things just don't need discussed that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
you're being chased.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Look at how we discussed me being chased.
It was awesome.
It's too much.
You have been skittish since the chasing.
Yeah, I know. Could happen to you.
You think Leo's still cool?
Yeah, although the girl thing is kind of weird.
He's too old to be.
I was
cool.
just thinking
he does prime example. He's kind of losing.
Yeah.
Like
he needs
that,
to mix in like a 27-year-old.
Celebs used to be mysterious. We just assumed they were just these perfect stars.
But he's the closest thing we got to like an A-lister who doesn't tweet.
Yeah, he's
and
not. He hasn't really been like oversaturated.
Go on podcasts and
yeah, he's still pretty awesome. Yeah,
He does like one movie a year, maybe. He refuses to do like a rom-com. Like it's only like serious business.
He doesn't do like the press that he does is always just the junket and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, he is smart like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never see him doing any podcasts or anything.
No.
It's very smart.
Smart man. Yeah.
He's on a yacht with Jeff Bezos right now.
Is he?
Not that anyone's tracking.
He's never done anything that humanizes him, or that like that.
Yeah.
His belly.
Makes it what?
His belly.
Oh yeah, yeah. But he doesn't care about it.
No, he doesn't. But that's as close as it gets.
Yeah. But nothing really grounds him. I can't relate to anything.
That's like Jack Nicholson eating that wet Italian sub on that boat. You ever see that picture?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's like just eating I don't know.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, that guy, that's what I would be
It's
doing.
one of us.
Yeah.
Huh.
A wet sub.
I've never seen that picture.
It's pretty funny.
Maybe that's just how I remember it.
No, I think you're right on that. Or you like see someone like spilling on themselves, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, Liam needs to spill on himself.
Yeah.
Or like even a picture of him at a club sweaty.
Yeah.
I'd go for that.
Yeah, maybe some crumbs.
Yeah.
His beard.
Yeah, where he's like super like pit stains. Like, oh, jeez, Leo. I didn't know he sweat. Like, I don't even know if Leo sweats.
But I bet he smells great when he does.
No, I bet you he kind of stinks.
But that would be hot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could definitely be like a doesn't use deodorant guy.
A lot of celebs aren't hygiene people.
Yeah. Why would you be?
Doesn't matter.
No one's caring if you smell. No one's gonna say you smell bad. You just walk through life smelling bad.
And that's the if you're a stinky person, you get labeled that forever.
So
it'll fuck the lay person.
Do we have a stinky person at this office?
Oh well,
Oh.
not at this office.
Oh.
Remember when Oldie did the basketball?
Oh, yeah.
And
I think he was doing it on purpose. But
No, that almost made me puke.
Yeah.
That was something else.
What about the people who just don't know how to do laundry? They don't necessarily smell, but they always smell like the mildewy.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm just I don't know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. But you know what I mean? Like
Wet shirt.
Yes,
Yeah.
they left it in the washer too long.
Yeah,
and they're just musty.
Yes, that's a very distinct. That's multiple people, to be honest.
Dude's towels are like that.
Yeah.
Are they using?
Yep.
No.
It's a brand new shirt.
Who's the coolest celebrity, Kyle?
Coolest?
Who's the coolest guy we got?
Because like it happened. Like
top 5 coolest guys.
Who's
we
going
got.
to the cool Olympics representing America?
I think the less we know about you, the cooler you are.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Am I right to say Walter Goggins is having a moment?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Don't even didn't get his name right.
No, name's
That's
wrong. So I don't think
probably-
it counts. That throws him
I
out.
don't think that counts.
Walton, pardon me. Walton
He
Goggins.
definitely, because he did the thing where he moved out of Hollywood. He lives in like Hudson Valley, New York, and like on a big farm.
Yeah, is
Made
that
the
his
receding
only
hairline
home?
hot.
I don't know.
There's no way.
Can I throw Michael B. Jordan out there?
Yeah, that's a good
He's
one.
always cool.
And Walton Goggins doing the thing where he, as soon as he like ends a show or a movie, he just doesn't talk to anyone.
Didn't
from
know he
that.
did. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like a big controversy that his girlfriend in White Lotus, like everyone was like, oh, did they have a falling out because he like unfollowed her and stuff. He says it's so emotionally draining being inside the show that he doesn't want to like speak to them.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, it's quite something. I kind of like my actors like that, like a Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel
It's like,
Day-Lewis
I just go
is
so crazy, I have to just pretend it never happened.
Yeah.
That's what he does too.
Well, he does the method acting.
But like after the movie.
I think so.
Yeah.
He hasn't done a movie in a while, has he?
He's retired.
He's coming back to
Coming
do
out,
one,
yeah.
right?
Back
What's he
to-
got coming
yeah.
up?
I don't know. Probably a movie.
It's got to be one.
Yeah, I remember the Walton Goggins. Like, yeah, there was a big interview because like it was the first time he spoke to her when they were doing press, and they were like, he's like, yeah, it's just so emotionally taxing.
He was method acting for Righteous Gemstones. His baby Billy. I think Leo is still certified top 3 then.
I think Leo's
He's
up
still
there.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Leo's up there.
Denzel's cool.
Denzel's cool.
Anemone?
Oh, is it his son doing it?
Anemone?
Okay, that makes sense.
Nepotism.
Is that Anemone?
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 Anemone. What is
The
it
sea
about?
creature?
Denzel's doing like Shakespeare on Broadway now.
On ice?
That would be so cool.
Shakespeare.
Denzel's doing Shakespeare on ice.
Sean Bean.
Do they have Shakespeare on ice?
There's probably
Probably.
before.
And like Alberta.
It's probably right. Probably nailed that. They just put everything on ice there. Whatever you want to see, it's on ice.
The Passion of the Christ on ice.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Would be- I promise you that's a thing that probably is extremely lucrative in like Branson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shakespeare
fucking
on ice.
Oh, that's Doug.
Oh,
Doug.
Of course, dude.
Doug did it.
Doug did it. Oh, yeah, Bluffington
of
had.
course Doug did it. Michael B. Jordan, dude. That's your...
I think he's cool.
Because he's not too out there.
Cool.
Yeah, who's
He's cool.
cool?
Seems like a.
Miles
You've never
Teller?
seen a picture of him and you're like that. I mean, it's just cool. It just looks cool.
But what if we saw like a day in the life?
I bet it's cool.
Miles Teller is cool. He doesn't do a lot of press.
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell, yes.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
Chalamet too out there.
No, he's cool.
No, I like
No,
him.
he's cool.
Chalamet's
He's
pretty
cool.
cool.
I think he's cool.
Chalamet's pretty fucking cool. That's a good answer.
Check.
Now that there's been enough
Good answer.
distance, Armie Hammer is like... He's kind of mysterious.
Definitely mysterious.
Definitely.
I don't know if I go cool.
Definitely
but
mysterious.
Yeah. Like that cannibal thing, that was wild.
Yeah.
I think the problem with him is he's not mysterious, right? He says too many things.
What?
The mystery, he's not mysterious.
I think he's kind of...
He just said it all. He said everything he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He's not
He
in
didn't keep anything
jail.
close to the vest.
Did he do anything illegal?
I don't know.
Pat and I actually got into like a mini argument over the weekend because he's listening to Armie Hammer's podcast for some reason.
Oh, he has a podcast? Or not?
And Pat's like into it, and he's like, I think he's like misunderstood. I'm like, dude, what?
I don't.
I'm sure he doesn't control the narrative on his own podcast.
No.
You can't be cool with the podcast.
No.
I don't care how good
No,
the
it's
podcast
impossible.
is. I don't care. You can't be cool.
Yeah,
with
that's the it's
podcast or Twitter account or anything. Like really.
The lamest thing you can
Podcast is-
say is, "Do you want to come on my podcast?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Can't be
every
cool.
time I say it, I like hate myself.
No, the lamest you can be is us.
Yeah.
podcast is the biggest neutralizer.
Aside from you, Brendo.
Because you can't just talk for hours and not be lame.
Right.
You're gonna slip up and be lame.
And you say so many.
You're gonna be
words.
whack, stupid,
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah,
What's
right.
Army Hammer's? Does he get guests?
He's like real like spiritual and out there. I don't know why. I was like stunned to hear this from Pat. I was like, dude, but he's whatever. He was telling me the story. Army Hammer, I guess, was in this film, and some guy who was also in the film was like, I want you to be in my wedding, like one of my groomsmen in my wedding. Only bummer is it's in Italy and it's on Father's Day. So Army Hammer is like, so I rearranged. I was away from my kid or kids on Father's Day to be in this wedding, and I get all dressed up. And that morning I look out the window and they're all taking photos outside without me. And I text the groom, and it was the day the scandal broke, and the groom had to be like, "Yeah, thanks for coming, but you like can't be here because I don't want you in any of the photos," kind of thing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So Pat's feeling bad for Army Hammer. I was like, Pat,
Has he
stop
been in anything
listening.
since?
I don't know.
What did he do? He just said.
What did he eat a woman?
Yes, he's like into.
But he said he wanted to eat a woman.
Sexually aroused by cannibalism?
He was into like real rough stuff. I don't know,
like the-
borderline like that like NXM kind of cult type stuff in my brain is how
I don't know what that is.
like the.
Oh, you've talked about it, yeah.
So he's like the cannibal cop. Do you remember that one?
What?
That guy was a Barstool guy.
What again?
The
You ever
cannibal
seen that
cop was
guy?
a Barstool guy?
He was like a New York cop, and he was like.
He read the Barstool Cannibals account.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
He wanted to
He
eat her
was-
ribs.
He was
Cook
like.
is too far.
He was on. He was talking about eating girls. Like it was. Like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
And there's some crazy videos of him like allegedly like drugged out and driving his car around like
Of Army or the
Malibu.
cop?
Army.
Oh, Army. Okay.
Saying crazy shit. I don't know.
All right.
And the cop, like, it's like, can you get locked up for having thoughts? He never did anything, but it's like, can he think that?
All right.
If there's a chance where you think like I can't think this or I'll go to jail, it's
You're
probably
doing the
Yeah. Thoughts.
if it gets to that point, like I better not think that, or else they're gonna throw away the key.
Yeah.
So that was the problem. And then, like, I remember when, like, the story broke, we, like, found his Twitter, and, like, his last couple of retweets are, like, something Barstool related.
Oh no, really?
Exactly.
You guys need to start selling human flesh in the store.
I don't think he ever got charged, though, so.
No.
Well,
You all right, Brandon?
I'm a little sick.
What?
I'm not sick, but I'm not well.
You do sound a little stuffy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like 40% sick, but I'm trending the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You just did accidental. What's
Yeah.
I'm not sick, but I'm not. Yeah.
A little bit Matchbox.
You know, right now I can't tell.
Yeah. I don't know.
Stay a while, then you'll see.
I don't know. I don't feel well.
Is
Stuffy.
that's not Matchbox.
Sneezing a lot. No, I'm
not
not sick,
crazy.
but I'm not well.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's Matchbox 20.
Rob Thomas.
No, it's
No.
it's on American Pie soundtrack.
I'm not well, and that's Flagpole Sit Up
Yes.
by Harvey Dane.
Yes.
Harvey Danger?
Harvey Danger.
It's not y'all are thinking of Unwell by Matchbox 20.
You're
No,
thinking
Yeah,
of
so that's
crazy.
what you said unwell.
You're thinking of
No,
Slide.
I said I'm not
Goo
sick,
Goo
but I'm
Dolls.
not
Singing the
well.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls Slide.
Flagpole Sit Up.
Flagpole Sitta?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
not well.
And I'm so yeah.
Anyway, I have my throat hurts and I'm stuffy and
Cards got you down.
who?
Cards, all the cards.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Was there any big storylines from the card show?
No, I don't think so. I think it was
No
Did a
controversies,
peace
no
move
drama.
that, like
well,
got everyone.
well Mook just kept hitting.
Mook did his thing.
Mook kept
Really?
hitting. Mook probably made 10 grand at that card show.
Wow.
Damn.
Mhm.
Good for Mook.
And as long as you don't say it on air, I don't think like Taxman can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he made like $10,741.32.
Wow. How do you make all that?
He hit on a couple cards.
That's all it takes, huh?
Yeah, that's all it takes. He hit on Michael Penix.
Your card pack is way too expensive. The Pokemon.
Yeah.
$8,000.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to buy.
For a first gen, like, box.
Yeah, pack. That would have been amazing. and infuriating.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I still might, but
Don't do it. It's foolish.
He would have eaten it right in front of you.
I know.
Charizard?
You wouldn't. It would be. It would be a lot of money to you.
Gotta eat them all.
Just the Charizard?
Yeah.
And how many are in packs? What are the chances
11?
of pulling one?
Not high at all.
11 total?
There's 11 total cards in the pack.
Oh, but how many Charizards are out there in the wild?
Oh fuck! I don't know.
Interesting. Wait, 11 cards cost $8,000?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
I thought that was for the box.
I did too.
I think the box is like 90.
What? Is there a guaranteed Charizard in the box?
No.
How much would a Charizard be worth if you got one?
If it's a 10, I think it's like 200 grand.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
The pack of Fleer you bought 3 months ago is up there again.
Really?
Yeah, I would say it was probably $5 grand at the show.
You are sick.
Just get another Michael Jordan.
I'm sorry.
Heck, man.
Damn. You are sick.
I'm giving it my best, man.
All right, well, let's Stella Blue Coffee. We love dogs, but not the dog days of summer. Stay cool with Stella Blue Coffee. Whether you love a bold, dark roast, indulgent flavors, or our newest variety, Ms. Peaches, 100% Colombian. We've got a cold brew for everyone. Better, fresher, cold brew at home in just 3 easy steps. Steep, refrigerate, enjoy. And the best part, every purchase helps homeless pets find their forever homes. Grab Ms. Peaches or any of our cold brew varieties now at Amazon or StellaBlueCoffee.com, where you can use promo code YAK for 20% off orders of $25 or more. Let's save some dogs. Stella Blue Coffee. My daughter wants to get a cat.
Oh.
Well, get a cat.
You could use a cat.
No.
You know what they say? It's impossible to be tense when watching a cat sleep.
That doesn't seem right.
It was on the crossword the other day. It was a quote.
That whole phrase?
But like, who said that?
There's no downside.
Yeah, there is.
They're just adorable to
An open
watch.
air
They're
box
so
of shit.
Yeah, and they don't like you.
It's so minimal.
Picture football
They're
season.
so
So tired,
everywhere.
you get home and you have a comfy blanket that's like massaging you a little bit
I do
while
like
you watch
that.
the
Right.
game. A warm and a purring.
When they don't like you, it's funny.
No,
But
I don't need like
when they put their claw in your chest.
showered with. I mean, the dogs are amazing, but like a cat, it would be even a better balance.
And they're funny. People
They're
don't realize
really
it.
funny.
Great sense of humor.
They're just little cute mammals. They're
Tell me some of their jokes.
Yeah.
They're
Yours had that one about the eggs Benedict.
They're he had a good start to that one. Oh, they're so they're grumpy. That's hilarious.
That is kind of funny. I mean, it's an animal that has every need it could possibly
is really
want taken care
grumpy.
of, and it's still, yeah.
But you'll find
Still
yourself,
upset.
despite yourself, going like, "Honey, you got to come look at what the cat's doing."
No.
He'll be
A
doing
lot of
something
that.
silly. He'll be out on the fridge on his belly.
It's on the windowsill. A priest walks into a bar.
Just doing jokes. Ugh.
I think you should do it.
See.
What have you been telling her? Have you hitting her with the
that-
will see?
Well, I tell her that we can't get a cat because Stella would just chase it.
Well, that's not. They would get used to each other in minutes.
Well, I'm not going to do that to Stella. She's 14. I'm not adding another animal to the house.
No one needs
That
to
would
be
very
chased.
mean.
Eddie, you're not a dog guy, no, but are you a cat guy?
No, and I'm not a dog.
No, you are not a dog.
No, I'm just not. I don't love all dogs. Does that make sense?
Would you say you love more dogs than dogs you don't like?
I don't know. I need to bond with the dog before I'm. I don't want to.
That's what it should take with any living being.
Yeah.
Like once I get to know the dog, I'm in. You know, but like if I see a random dog, I'm not getting on my knees and licking its mouth.
Yeah.
Ed, come on, There's a lot in between there. There's a lot.
No,
in between.
that's what people they expect.
No,
that.
there's a lot.
You'll be on the elevator and they're like looking at you like, "Are you gonna lick my dog back?"
Exactly. People would say that's what dog people are.
So you're not a dog guy, it sounds like.
Yes.
I'm a dog.
If you don't get on all fours and lick face. Then
Yeah, that's what people would say. Like I like dogs like a fair amount.
So Kyle, you came over to my house this weekend, and my dog was being bad, so I just handed him to you. Did you care?
No, I had a blast with your dog.
Okay.
Did he bite you?
He's so fun to watch, but it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
So you don't need that in your life.
Yeah, I just don't want another thing shitting in my house that I have to clean up.
Well, you won't have to clean it up, but
how many things you
Get your
got?
team
that
to
shit
do
that
it.
you have to clean up. I mean,
3.
three, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's a lot of shit.
I mean, my oldest two obviously aren't in diapers, but still gotta wipe their butt. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Like fully, or
Having a 4-year-old just scream at you, "Daddy, I'm done," and then walking into the bathroom and they're just like ready to wipe me.
Are they like kind of helping you out? Like,
yeah, they touch their toes, ready to go, and it sucks.
wait, they touch their toes?
They're like ready to go when you walk in. They're just like,
Oh, they're
here we go.
upright, touching.
You know, they're standing there with their butt up, just being like, "All right, wipe it."
Yeah. What position are you in?
I just stand there and I was like, "All right, we're done."
Try
It's not fun.
Not to let your knuckles scrape the toilet water.
Oh,
Just
it's
to,
not
like,
fun.
yeah,
Oh.
stuff.
It's something you don't want to be like too good at either.
Wow, so that's not like a package deal with potty training?
No. I mean, my son can do it, but my daughter is 4.
You can let them, but you're gonna have a lot of sharks.
Then you get a
Oh, right.
Then you're in a situation where it's
Yeah, what am I thinking? A 4-year-old cannot do that job.
yo.
Some grown adults struggle with it, I think.
Yeah, Stephen Cheah. Walking around pooping his butt. Gross. All right, let's spin the wheel. It's a good show. Kyle, you were
Masterclass.
Dean.
Fucking the Lesnar pick.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? I just had it. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're just seeing everything. You're seeing the full court today.
Dude, how did he have it in his...
Are you just talking like a commenter right now?
How the fuck did he manage
How
that?
the fuck did he do that?
How is he so good?
Oh my god. He did it again.
Again.
I haven't been that
Oh
impressed
my
since Oopsie
God.
Poopsie or Extra Strength Tweaker.
That was
I still think about that sometimes.
Oh my
God.
Oh, fuck me.
Whoa. Yikes.
No, we're fine. A lot of red.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ha ha. All right, see you tomorrow.
Get your straws, yak style, and stay for a while. It's the act. It's the act. It's the act. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankee swap. It's the act. It's the act.
Hey, good to be back. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.